Shalom, the Hebrew Israelites. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakapadash, which those are the names of the Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit in the ancient Hebrew. Double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us the truth and rule very well. And peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, you sincere Akim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity, right, throughout the four corners of the earth. You know, we pretty much at the end of this year, you know, December 29, 2018, the year of prophecy, man, and throughout this whole year, nothing but biblical prophecy been coming to pass left and right, man. And we see the time is speeding up according to the scriptures. You know, different things that's taking place throughout the earth. We got uproars of the people, you know, people coming up against the government, to the world, which is really ran, get Job 9 and 24. You know, really the governments of the world is ran by the so-called white man, all right? So really they coming up against the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, all right, which is all prophecy for the end times, all right? The downfall of the so-called white race. Read that.
This is Job 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
That's right, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. And who is the wicked according to the Bible? Malachi 1 and 4, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. All right, they're the wicked according to the Bible, the wicked nation. All right, you have wickedness, which is breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, but you actually have a people in the Bible known as the wicked. All right, you got a people known as the righteous, which is the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites. All right, but it said here that the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, and the Hebrew word hand is God, which means power. So the Most High actually gave the power of the earth, right, to the so-called white man, to the nation of Esau, especially in these last days. Keep reading.
For me, when you go to that word wicked, they just brush that. It's criminal one or guilty one.
That's right.
Which goes back to Cain. So Cain came back reincarnated as Esau. Esau became the progenitor of a nation of people. That nation being the Edomites. Esau, white, what are the wicked white women?
That's what you perpetuate throughout the earth, man. That's the evidence that you are the wicked, because look at the earth today, man. All the wickedness that's going on. You got people getting microchipped right now, which the microchip is the mark of the beast according to the Bible. But you have people in Sweden, they loving it out there, man. They just lining up to get microchipped. Talking about that's a new wave in technology, man. That's a wicked thing right there. You know, so you can see that the works of the earth is wickedness. So the wicked has to be in rulership.
Let me just say this real quick. The reason why them Swedes out there in Europe is heavy into getting the alphabet microscope. You know why? Because they're not into the scriptures, man. They have not a clue of what's going on according to the scriptures. So they did the newest technology, the latest gadget that's cool, and they all taking that microchip, man, and that's going to spread throughout Europe. It's called NFC. They have few communications out there over in Europe, you know what I'm saying? And these crackers, them crackers in Europe, they're not into the scriptures, man. That's why they taking that microchip, man. So, hey, keep on taking it, man. Rejoice, man. Take the microchip. Go on luxurious vacation, man. Do what you got to do, man. Why? Because your time is short, man. The empire of Esau, the so-called white man, the eon, which is the age of Esau, the age of Esau is coming to an abrupt end. You hear me, rap bastard?
Yeah, and the elder brother is right, man. They are, what it is, you so white people, you Edomites, you're the old reprobates, man. The word reprobates means to be void of judgment, and there's a judgment that has to take place in taking that microchip, man. Revelation 49 and 10. This is going to come in full of World War III and how it shall when he returns with the holy angels, man. Right? So this is back in Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
And the wicked is the one that's going to microchip everybody, all right? Because it's going to be made mandatory. Right now, people are taking it voluntarily, like the elder said, because they're not into the scriptures. But pretty soon, even people out here in America that call yourselves Christian, Baptist, or whatever denomination, religious denomination you are, you're going to be forced to take that microchip too. And a lot of you people are going to take it, man, pursuant to the prophecy. You know, so the so-called white man, he's the one that got power out here on the earth, not Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And it shows that he's the wicked with all his works that he's done. You know, putting us in slavery, polluting the planet Earth. You know, and I wanted to say this too, to add on what the elder just said. Keep taking the chip and keep making videos about taking the chip, because we're gonna keep responding to it and bringing out edification, man. Because they putting it all over the internet at this point. Yeah. Every time somebody get a chip, they got a new article, a new video. Keep doing that. You know, keep doing that.
Manifest,
that's right.
As Ezra said, man.
That's right.
All right.
And letting you know that, hey, man, we're in the time. So it's widely known that the offer the microchip is the mark of the beast, because you got people got Edomites that know there's a mark of the beast, but yet they still take it. So that shows you, man, we in the time of the end, man. Those that's meant to take it, that's their lot, man. They're gonna take it, man. Watch, the Most High's gonna put that spirit on them to take it, man.
That's right.
2/3 you Negroes and Spanish, Native Americans, even some of you Israelites, man, that know you Israel and know that it's mark of the beast, you're gonna take it. Watch, the Most High's gonna put that spirit on you, man. You know?
Especially those that don't got the name.
That's
Because
right.
you need that name to, to resist that chip. You're gonna need that name. You're gonna need the spirit. And if you don't got the name, you don't got the spirit. It's that simple. So we're gonna finish that up here.
It's back in Job 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is?
Yeah, so that's what the wicked did when they got the power over the earth. They covered the faces of the judges by iconoclasm. Renaissance art. After the Dark Ages, which is when we was in rulership, namely the Southern Kingdom, so-called Negroes, West Indians and Haitians, what was known as the Dark Ages of the Byzantine Empire, the so-called white man came into rulership shortly after that. Starting with the Borgias, the Borgia family. And what did they do with, was it Da Vinci or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo.
Yeah, Michelangelo. They went around and pretty much effaced the images, all the dark-skinned images in Europe, which till this day they still finding new ones, showing you that we was ruling in Europe. You know what I mean? So that's how they covered the face of the judges. They covered the face of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, which is the ultimate judges, the top judges and the angels, but also the Israelites on the earth too. And it said, if not, who is he? If he didn't do it, then who did it then?
I got a scripture to match that. It says this is back during the time of during the time of the Maccabees, during the time of the height of the Greek Empire, man. This is First Maccabees chapter 3 verse 48. It says, and matter of fact, I'm gonna go to verse 47. Then they fasted that day and put on sackcloths and cast ashes upon their heads, some of the Israelites, and rent their clothes, and laid open the books of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images, man. And that was going on during the time of the Greek Empire, man, where they was going around defacing the likeness of the images, man. And putting themselves up as being God, and putting themselves up as the saints, you know what I'm saying? Because why? It was the height of the Greek Empire, man. So they were spreading their culture, man. The Hellenization of the earth at that time, man, at that particular time.
That's right. And who were the Greeks? According to the Bible, they were Edomites.
Good.
They wasn't Moabites, because it said they paint the likeness of their images.
Well,
what's the image that you see of so-called Jesus Christ and God and the angels? It's so-called white people, man. So they're the ones that did that.
That go back to Ptolemy, man. Ptolemy Sota, man. With Serapis, man. See, this history goes deep. In order for you to understand, get it right now. Right here. Get that. In order for you to understand the history, you have to understand. In order for you to understand the mystery, you have to understand the history, man. And the history is right here. And the Most High have to be dealing with you for you to understand this history, man. In order for you to reveal the mystery to the people, man. This mystery goes back who the Edomites, who are the sons of Israel, who are the wicked, the laws, statutes, the commandments, and all the history, man, the ancient history, man. So we're gonna get some history that's gonna prove that Esau, the so-called white man, once they took over rulership, evils multiplied, hence the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, man. You can't, hey man, there's no other, you cannot disprove what we're saying, man. Because once the Greeks took over, evils multiplied. And what did Yahweh Shai say, what did the Lord say? The earth was given into the hands of the wicked, man. Who's ruling right now, man? So brothers get that, man.
When the Greeks came into power, we had something called Hellenism. Hellenization, which was a time in history when the Greeks pretty much was conquering the whole known world and spreading their philosophy and making other nations convert to their beliefs. Yep. And what do you have today in America, man? You got westernization, showing you that these are the same people that was doing the same thing back then, man. You know, Hellenizing the world, westernizing the world.
That's when Israel became unnatural Gentiles, man.
Exactly.
They were calling themselves Greeks.
Hey, and that's going back until and that's part of the history. That's a mystery. And in order for you to understand that mystery, it's a part of the history, man. You gotta understand the history of how they became Hellenized, man. But why would the Israelites call themselves Greeks, man? Why? Because then the time of the Maccabees, then the time when the Greeks took over the known world, man. And I'm gonna read that, man.
And they had the power, so they had the power to do that because they were in power. Because the earth was given to the hand of the wicked back then.
The Most High put the spirit on Alexander to defeat Darius. And once they defeated Darius, he became the ruler of the known world. And the Most High set it that way, man. The Most High gave the rulership and the power of the earth unto Esau. And they started calling themselves Greeks at the time. But guess what? They weren't the true Greeks. The true Greek was the Japheth, man. You understand what I'm saying? They overthrew them out of their land and threw them out of their land and took over that land and started calling themselves Greeks, man. See, Esau, the so-called white man, he has a history of calling himself something he's not, man. So hence we know that Esau, the so-called white man, once he got in the rulership during the time of the Greeks, evils multiplied. We're going to bring out in the scriptures. And this is the first Maccabees, the first book of Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 1. And it happened that after Alexander, the son of Philip the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Shittim, and guess what? We did a live show on the chronological order of a series, a big series, man, on the chronological order of the Greeks, going into the Syrians, the Babylonians and the Greeks, the Persians and the Greeks, man. A whole series, man, is online, man. So
and that was prophesied in the book of Daniel, the 8th chapter. Alexander was the rough goat. You know, that was pretty much was going to take over.
The ego.
Yeah, the ego at the time that was going to take over by force.
So I'm going to read it. It says, first book of Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 1. And it happened that after Alexander, the son of Philip the Macedonian, who came to the land of Shittim, reigned in his stead the first over Greece. Now I'm gonna jump down.
So that's the beginning of the Greek Empire. Alexander the Great.
But I'm gonna jump down, but I'm gonna read this first. It says, verse 2, and he made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth and went through the ends of the earth.
Well, there's no more.
And went through the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was cried before him, whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up. Verse 4. And he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributary unto him. After this he fell sick. After these things he fell sick and perceived that he should die. Whereupon he called his servants, such as were honorable and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive.
That was a time period of 12 years, you know, from when he came into power, when he took over the known world. That was a 12-year rule. It was a very short rulership that he had at the time, but that was going to be the beginning of the Greek Empire.
It says,
which came right before the Roman Empire.
And that's why Alexander the Greek, or the Great, his great wickedness, that's why he's known as the leopard, man. The leopard is one of the fastest cats out there. That's how Alexander came to power.
It says feet touched not the ground, meaning he conquered and kept conquering, man. He was the conqueror. Well, it says, First Maccabees 1:7. So Alexander the Greek, Alexander the Freak, Alexander the so-called Great, or the Crete, reigned for 12 years, then died. And his servants, who's his servants? Ptolemy, Cassandra, Lacenaeus, and Seleucus. The four generals, it says, his four generals, and after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. And his name is four generals: Seleucus, Lacenaeus, Ptolemy, and Cassandra. They were the ones that put crowns upon themselves. It says,
if I may, and this is why the so-called white man Esau was trying to take the Apocrypha out of the Bible, man, because it reveals who the wicked are, man.
That's right. And we about to reveal who the wicked is. It says, so that their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth, man. Show you that the earth was given to the hands of the wicked, the so-called white man. And when the white man took over rulership of the earth, evils multiplied throughout the earth, man. It's telling you. That's why, like the priest said, that's why in the 1800s they sought to take out the apocrypha out of the Bible, because it's telling you who's the devil, man. All you gotta do is link the scriptures up, man. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Now you go to Malachi 1 and 4, man. It's gonna prove you that Esau, the so-called white man, is the wicked, man. You can't get around this, man.
While the elder's saying this right now, I'm looking over there, I'm seeing chemtrails.
Yeah.
You know, and that looks like a fucking drone or some shit. So what is the so-called white man doing today? He's not doing nothing different. He's doing the same shit he was doing back when he was the Greeks, when he was the Romans. He's conquering lands, he's stealing people's identity, taking people's resources, you know, enslaving people. He's doing the same thing, man. Because that's in the spirit to do that. He can't do otherwise. That's what he was made for.
That's why the Lord calls him a base man. Listen to Daniel the 4th chapter and the 17th verse, man. Because only a base man will produce his own wealth and live in it. Except for the wicked.
Yeah, they say you don't sleep where you sleep, right? Exactly. That's exactly what this devil does, because it said he's basing it. Also said he's more violent than the earth.
Yeah.
So he's chemtrilling the same air that he gotta breathe.
That's it.
You know?
It's Malachi 1 verse 4. It's Malachi 1 verse 1. The burden of the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
We downtrodden as a nation of people. You know, we've been reduced to pretty much a no people. We live in worse than a heathen. Right now on the earth, an actual heathen is above us right now. You know, so Israel is asking that. How does the Most High love us? Wherein has thou loved us? But the Most High said, I have loved you, and he's going to explain how he loved Israel. How was this all established from the beginning? Because it's going to go back to the beginning, to the book of Genesis.
It says, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Right, was not Esau the brother of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? Esau being a so-called white man. When you go back to the book of Genesis, Jacob and Esau was twin brothers. They came out of the same womb. All right, but guess what? The Most High chose Jacob. He's going to go into it.
It says, was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau.
Yeah, so the Most High hates Esau. The Most High hates the so-called white man, and he loves you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's how he loves us, even though right now we're in a fucked up position. But guess what? It's all pursuing a prophecy in the Bible. It's all pursuing to the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, for our disobedience. So it's not happening for no reason. It's not like we were just put here for no reason. All right, this is because of our disobedience. So the Most High hasn't forgot his people. Get that in Romans the 10th chapter.
Yeah.
All right, just because we jacked up out here, the Most High hasn't forgot us. He said, yet I love Jacob, but Esau have I hated. And we're going to go back to that too. Get Romans 10, I think it's 1.
This is Romans chapter 10, verse 1.
This is in the New Testament now. To show you that in the New Testament, the Most High was still dealing with his people. He never forsook the nation of Israel. Throughout all the slavery we went through, our land getting stolen from us, the rape and the robbery that we had to endure, and what we still going through to this day. Read that.
Romans 10 verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel.
Yeah, this is Paul's prayer and his desire to the Most High for Israel. Now that's a nation of people. He said, you see the sign right here, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Is that they might be saved.
Yeah, so Paul wants all Israel to be saved, man. But guess what? There's only an elect of the nation of Israel that's going to be saved on this side, man. All right, 2/3 of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're not going to receive the love of the truth of this gospel, man. You're going to have something against the Bible where you're not going to be able to receive it and be delivered by Yahushua, man. The world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right, but that's why we out here, to preach salvation to the elect, man. We're not out here to preach salvation to all Israel, even though we do desire the same thing. And eventually, yes, all Israel will be saved, man. But right now, we only searching out for the elect right now, man. So keep reading.
An approachable question. the Apostle Paul was taught by Yahushua himself.
Right.
Okay? So, if he was taught by Yahushua, then Yahushua gave him a message regarding salvation. So, if salvation was for everyone, as you know, people have to believe, why isn't the Apostle Paul saying, my heart's desires my prayers for Esau, Moab,
Right.
Ammon, Ham, Japheth? Because salvation is not for you, man.
Yeah,
it's only for the Israelites.
That's right. And an ignorant person that opens up this book will say, oh, but it's the book of Romans.
Exactly.
And the Romans were Edomites, right? Yeah, the Romans were Edomites, but the letters of the book of Romans was written to Israelites in Rome.
Yep.
Because Israelites were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, man. So finish that up there. It's Romans 10.
Okay.
Verse 10, have the most high forsaken his people. Yeah, I think it's verse 2.
Yep. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge.
Yeah, Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we're the only people that got that zeal in us toward the Most High, man. We're the only people that got that fervent passion towards the scriptures, man. Even though it's going to go into it, it's not according to knowledge. All right, it's not according to what the scriptures actually say. But you know, we'll back it up.
Yeah, passing it on.
You know, but they do have that zeal. They do have that spirit in them because they Israelites still. All right.
This is Romans 11 verse 1. I say then, has the Most High cast away his people? The Most High forbid.
Yeah, had the Most High casted away his people even during the time of Romans? No, the Most High did it and said, God forbid. So the Most High never casted away his people, even till this day, man. Even to this day where our people are calling themselves black, where our people are calling themselves Puerto Rican, the Most High still hasn't casted them away, man. Because eventually all those Israelites, all the Israelites in the world, they eventually gonna come back, man. Not on this side.
That's Isaiah 14.
Yeah, you could bring that out.
If the Lord cast away his people, he would have raised up men in these last days to bring these people back to him, man.
Yeah, we would have never woke up, you know. Because the Most High always had a remnant amongst his people. But you know, he always had the 2/3 too. The 2/3 was there in the beginning too, man. They always was going over. But he still never forsook his people. And Paul's saying that right there, man. There's more.
But I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. The Most High have not cast away his people.
That's right. So even Paul himself was an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. And guess what? At first, he didn't have Yahushua. All right, he was raised in the law. He was raised an Israelite, but at first, he didn't have Yahushua, man. He didn't have the whole truth. All right, at first, when Yahushua revealed himself on him, actually taught him. You see that? So the Most High never was going to ever forsake his people, even on to the end, man. Even on to these last days right now. You got men getting raised up. And guess what? Paul is back. And all the men of old in the scriptures are back, man. Malachi's back. You know, and going into these scriptures once again and breaking them down, man.
Righteous and the wicked.
That's right, and the wicked are back. That's what we're just going into with Esau being the Greeks and the Romans. And now today calling themselves American or white, whatever they want to call themselves.
The wicked Pharisees and all that. So,
Yeah, kind
wicked
of.
Pharisees, like, you know what I'm saying? You want to pinpoint, you want to talk about, you know, guys like down with IUIC and ISUK and HOI and all that, man. The Sakari, you know what I'm saying? The Good Samaritans. You know, those are wicked niggas that were back then. Alexander the Coppersmith, that nigga is back somewhere. You see what I'm saying? All these, everything is reincarnated, man. You know, they had a in the scriptures you had a dude that pretty much committed suicide. I believe his name was Ahithophel. He committed suicide in the scriptures, man. You know, then you had Judas Iscariot that committed suicide in the scriptures. You know? Abraham Lincoln and JFK. See what I'm saying? Everything is reincarnated, man.
Yeah, that's how the 2/3 is eventually going to come back, man. That's through reincarnation. That's how all Israel is going to be saved eventually. Because we know, obviously, not all Israel is going to be saved on this side. We know about the lake of fire in the book of Revelation, the second death. There's a second death, so if there's a second death, somebody got to die. People got to die. But the 2/3 is going to come back to the reincarnation, man. But right now, it's not about the 2/3 right now. Right now, it's all about the elect right now.
You gotta go into that second death too, man.
And the Lord
It's all about.
The Lord said, Solomon, Ecclesiastes, that he requireth things that are past. So the Lord requires the sins of old, man. That's going to take place in the second death, man. We get judged in the second death. It's going to, it's going to culminate in World War III, man.
Malachi's going to lead into it. That's what you're reading in Malachi 1, where you use that 4 and 3.
I'll start from well, let's back to 2. Malachi 1 verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau.
Yeah, that's how the Most High loves. That's how the Most High loves Israel, because He chose Jacob from even before the movement. This thing was all predestinated. It goes into that in Romans the 9th chapter. So the Most High already chose Jacob before he was even born, man. That's how the Most High loved him. He gave him the birthright. He gave him the covenant. Gave him His law, statutes, and commandments. Put His name on us, man. That's how the Most High loves us, man. But He hated Esau, it said. He hated the so-called white man.
That's why the Lord pretty much played a wicked ass, an evil, real, you know what I'm saying? Cruel joke on you devils. Because here it is, you the firstborn, you're supposed to get the birthright. You know what I'm saying? You do that to somebody you really detest, you hate, man. The Most High made you to hate you. All right? The Lord said, look, man, I need somebody they love and somebody they hate. You devils or the vessels that are fitted for destruction, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got vessels that are of honor. What you talking about the Israelites? Beginning with the elect. Hey, we gonna get that honor, man. We're gonna get it.
Besides the power of duality, man. Talk about that in Sirach 33rd chapter. Some of you blessed and some of you cursed. So the Israelites are so-called blessed until the Americans will be blessed. And the Edomites, they're cursed, man. That's why they're going to be destroyed after 1,000 years. And they're no longer going to exist here on earth, man.
The other nations are cursed too. But the thing about it is they're not as cursed to the extent that Esau is cursed them. These devils are really, there's not a chance. There's not a chance in hell. That these devils, when we get them in slavery, that they're going to ever receive any kind of peace. Not a chance in hell. Now the other nations, after the millennial reign, okay, because 1,000 years is a millennium, all right, and we're going to have these nations in slavery for 1,000 years. I mean, from day one to when that 1,000 years is up, we're going to have them in slavery, man, hardcore. You see what I'm saying? But after that, the other nations are going to get freed up. That's why it says, what is it saying in the scriptures? When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So after that 1,000 years, because they ain't going to be rejoicing the whole 1,000 years. It's going to be a lot of weeping and moaning and crying and screaming, wailing, you know what I'm saying? For that 1,000 years. But after that, then the other nations are going to get their lands back. We're going to set up kings over them because we're going to be the authority on earth, man, under Yahweh Shai. We're going to set up a certain king over them. He's going to be the ruler of that people. They're going to have to institute our laws. All right? And the scripture say a lawgiver shall come out of Judah. They're going to institute our laws, and they're going to pass the judgments, our statutes, and they're going to keep them, man. And they're going to keep them. If they don't keep them, it's going to be hell to pay.
Malachi 1 verse 3, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragon of the wilderness.
If you go to the scriptures, every nation was given an inheritance. They was given land. They was given certain cultures, pretty much. By the Most High, everything was divided by line. And the Most High gave Esau a fucking mountain, Mount Seir, Mount Petra, the land of Edom, which was pretty much when you go into the history. When you look at it geographically, that shit is barren, man. That shit is it's a dead land, man. It's a wasteland. There's caves, rocks. It's not a beautiful land like the land of Israel, like what the Most High gave to Israel.
Very little vegetation.
Yeah, and another thing I wanted to say earlier, when you were saying that Esau is cursed, another sign how you can see how Esau is cursed by the lack of humility. That's a clear sign. The Most High hated Esau when he came out red all over like a hairy garment, when he didn't have melody. A lack of pigmentation. They get sun cancer and all type of diseases from the sun. So that's just a carnal aspect of looking at what the Most High cursed. Look at these squares, that's a whole other topic. But if you look at them carnally, they got left
bed. You can sleep on some heat. You know what I'm saying? Little heat. You got matter of fact, fuck that. You got a lot of niggas that are living real comfortably in this society. Hey, this week I went up to Rockland County, right? Up there, man. I went up there. That's the 8th richest county in America, man. Yo, brother. The fucking Ferrari dealership is up there.
Damn.
I seen all kind of Maseratis. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, I got my little car. I'm like, damn. You feel a little out of place and shit. You know what I'm saying? I went into to this one house, man. Yo, plush. I tell you, I'm like, damn. I'm like, whoa, this shit is. You know, I had to compliment, sir. You have a very good night. Have a fine home, sir. You know, I told him. You know what I'm saying? But we got a lot of niggas that are living real comfortably in this society, man. Niggas that really receive that constellation. Now, you might have not sold out per se, you know what I'm saying, for money or whatnot. But as far as serving the Lord, it's not in all your thoughts, man. Because you living comfortably in America. You don't want the kingdom to come. You know what I'm saying? Because you got all these goodies. But if you really do anything, you know what I'm saying? The kingdom of heaven is never pure pleasure for the Israelites. Never pure. Nah, I'm sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, you know. The kingdom of heaven is going to be pure pleasure for the Israelites, man. When the scriptures speak about they remain at the rest for the people of the Most High, that rest is an eternal rest. You know, you ain't got to worry about no goddamn hearing no sirens.
Bills.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about hearing your neighbor banging his woman because you can have your own planet if you fucking want, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about STDs and your woman. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she's on the rag and I want a piece of ass. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have to worry about that, man. You ain't gonna have to worry about nothing like that because that's all a part of our rest, man. Rest. No goddamn alarm clock. Scripture speak about an alarm clock. You know that, right? Scripture speak about the voice of the bird. That's the ancient world alarm clock. When that crows, that's pretty much the alarm clock back then. You know what I'm saying? Now you actually got one on your phone or some shit like that.
I got that same shit. And we go, that shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. We gonna get rest, man.
Yeah, that's when the Most High is really going to manifest His great love for Israel. Right now, we being shown love and mercy by the word, you know, by Yahweh's sacrifice. And when we in the kingdom, that's going to last forever, man. And the hatred of the Most High against Esau, that's going to be elevated, man. That's going to be manifested. All right, because when we get into Esau, it's going to be things that's never been seen on this side. It's going to be things that's never been seen on this side. So everybody's going to know who the Most High loves, and everybody's going to know who the Most High hates. I'm telling you right now, and the Most High told you through His word. All right,
It reads on to say, whereas Edom said we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Yeah, because the Most High made Edom impoverished, right? The Most High put Esau in a base position. That's how He created these damn devils to be, to live. You know, they was in the caves in Job the 30th chapter. He said grain amongst the bushes. The Most High put you there, man. But Esau, in his pride in his heart, said, read that part again, what he said.
Yeah, it says, whereas Edom saith we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Yeah, that's the spirit of the Edomite. You know, the Most High put me here, but I'm gonna build back up. You know, I'm gonna build up America. I'm gonna build up a new world order. I don't care what the scriptures say. I don't care what the Most High. I don't care that the Most High chose Jacob and gave the birthright to Israel. You know, I want to fight for my birthright back. You know, that Edomite. You got that Edomite on YouTube saying that he wants his birthright back. It was never yours, man. The Most High never gave it to you, man. And the Most High never promised Esau an everlasting peace. So that's pride in Esau's heart to think that he could, you know, override the word of the Most High.
Well, see, that's why the Lord said about Obadiah, the pride of thine heart, the pride of your mind has deceived you, man. He's been on top for the past 500 years.
What it say in Psalm 50? Can you get that?
Oh yeah, I got it.
What it say?
That's
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 the very cool one, man. Which shows you again that he saw the spirit that the Most High put in that Edomite is a reprobate spirit, like you said earlier, man.
Yeah.
That's the worst spirit you could be. You know, that's really the worst of the heathen. whether, those people that are gonna come back as a dog or reincarnation. I'm gonna come back as a butterfly. Esau's gonna wish he would come back.
Yeah, he's not gonna exist. He's not
Yeah,
gonna
after
exist.
1,000 years, right?
After 1,000 years, he's not gonna exist. At least an ant exists. At least a rhino, an antelope, fucking elephant, it exists.
Right.
Esau, you're no longer gonna exist.
Right.
Not in this realm.
It's good to say that one live dog is better than 5 dead lions. So yeah, right.
Man.
That's bad.
Psalms 50, verse, let me see. Psalms 50, verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
Yeah, these wicked things that Esau had done, putting the Israelites in slavery.
Yeah.
But the Most High just let you do it. Why? Because it was part of our curse. It was part of our punishment. Amos, the 3rd chapter. The Most High only knows Israel, so he punished us for our iniquity. So he let you get the hand over us, but that's for a time. That's not forever, man. That was never promised forever. That was just for a portion, a period of time, a little season actually. That's what the scriptures say. I was meditating on that on the way to camp today. I was really thinking about it, like, yeah, we fucked up right now, but really, when you look at it, we just came out of rulership for that 1,000 years in the Byzantine Empire, and we only been in slavery for about 500 years. Which don't get me wrong, that's fucked up. But I'm just saying that's a lot of mercy that the Most High showed.
That's why the Lord said, what we went through and what we're going through right now is a light affliction. In comparison to what we're gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, rulership for eternity. You can't compare that, man. You can go into slavery for 10,000 years, 20,000 years, a million years. It doesn't compare to eternal glory.
You say, what is 1,000 years to eternity? You can't compare it. You can't compare that, man. So right now, man, it's really mercy what we're going through right now, because we was in rulership, even though Jake was going on back then, we wasn't in perfect rulership, so to speak. But we was ruling, the dark ages, Jake was doing good. Jake had the heathens in slavery, concubines, all that. Lands, right? Then we got taken down for just a little season, and then we about to inherit everlasting rulership, man. So that's a beautiful thing right there, man. I was thinking about that today. I was like, wow, man. Because brother I be beating myself up too sometimes because all the press and shit.
And that's why the scripture, you said that, that's why the scripture is so comfortable, man. So you put out your spirit, that's what you're supposed to start meditating on the kingdom of heaven. You're an Israelite at the end of the day, you're a potential member of the elect. All these things are supposed to come from the spirit, man. So there's no reason for brothers to be depressed as a whole, man. And when you have your times when you're down and all that, you get to the scriptures, man. Because you see that reading, Revelation 1 and 3, man.
You gotta meditate. The scripture talk about meditation.
In Psalm 50, verse 21, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest by what the Lord means by he kept silence, meaning what? He didn't have to prophesy on the other streets. For 1,000 years, the prophets they weren't available to these very last states. Now the Lord is speaking by way of his prophets.
That's when it started, and that's when the Most High stopped keeping his silence.
It says, thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself.
Yeah, so when the Most High kept that silent, that period where there was no men of the Lord out here prophesying the word, the men of the Lord was here, but the men of the Lord wasn't prophesying the word, they was asleep for a time. Esau began to think that the Most High had to be just like him. He actually deceived himself, like we were just saying, man. Like the book of Obadiah says, the pride of thy heart had deceived you. So you've done all this wickedness, and you can't tell me that these crackers didn't know that what they was doing was all according to the scriptures, because they had the scriptures, man. They was using the scriptures to oppress us. So you can't say they didn't know. They knew everything that they was doing was off, man. They knew that was wickedness. They knew we were the Israelites, when they came over here and invaded America. They knew that was the tribe of Gad. They knew that was the tribe of Reuben. The kingdom of Israel. They knew all of that, man. So you can't say they didn't know. So what was they thinking? If they knew all of that, what the fuck was they thinking? They thought the Most High was like one of them. They thought the Most High was with them. They thought they was going to get away scot-free. That's why they nowadays, you see these crackers now, But they're the same ones that did all of this in the reincarnation. You see them now, they act like slavery never even happened, man. You bring up slavery, that's like a fucking taboo thing to bring up, man. Why? Because they think the Most High is like on them. They think the Most High is actually with America. What did they put on their dollar? God bless America. 83, Ronald Reagan declared it the year of the Bible. He made the Bible the law of the land. They really believe that the Most High got the same spirit in them that they do. When the Most High is a complete opposite of what an Edomite is, man. The Most High literally made an Edomite to be his complete opposite. The left hand. You got the right hand, which is the righteous, and the left hand, which is the wicked, man. So that's how the Most High showed his love and his hatred on the earth. He created a righteous people, and he created a wicked people. And the scriptures say, is the Most High unrighteous because of this, man? No. The creation can't boast against the Creator. So you just have to accept what your faith is. You just have to accept it, man. And really, there's nothing that we can do. You got Israelites out here, the fucking two-thirds here that want to save these so-called white people. And they would rather themselves this guy be so-called the kingdom. You know, they don't want the kingdom. You tell them about a righteous kingdom for them, and they don't want it, but guess what? You're going to have to take it. And that's the love that the Most High gave to our forefathers, man. So even the two-thirds that don't want the kingdom, even the ones that sold out your outside, that said, let that blood be upon us and our children, even they're going to receive the kingdom, man. It's just showing you how great the love of the Most High is for his people, man. His people can never be forsaken. If he forsook his people, he will be going against his word, man. You know, so that's impossible. The Most High can't lie.
It's impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible.
That's two things.
That's right.
It's impossible for your house watching our track tonight, man. Right?
Let's go back to Malachi.
Right. It's back in Malachi 1 verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Yeah, so that's what the Most High said, man. They shall build, but I will throw down. So anytime an Edomite gets up in the power, which we know this is the last time right here, but they really had like, what, 3 times the rule as the Greeks, the Romans, and now, you know, whatever the fuck they are. Whatever the hell they are now, because they call them, white people, Caucasians, British, whatever, you know, titles they put on themselves. But really, they're just the Edomites. They're all the Edomites, Russians, all of them. Anytime they come up into power, anytime they build up an empire, the Most High was going to throw it down every time, man. Guaranteed. And that's his word, man. It doesn't go out for it.
And another point to make sure you that Yahweh Marshall has righteous power, because he's really given every nation outside of the nation of Israel a chance to do things right, man. A chance to rule this world in righteousness, and they've all failed, man. Miserably, right? Because they're dead. They weren't given the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
Exactly. If you don't rule a nation with the law, statutes, and commandments, it could never last, man. It could never last, and that was always our downfall. Us going off. When we was doing right, we was good, man. It rulership 20 years here, 10 years there, when we had judges, then we had King David, 20 years of peace and Solomon. Anytime we did right, we was signed to that and had our enemies underneath us. But once we went off, that's when we fell. So how much more can you do, man? That established your cities on blood, that established your towns on iniquity, like the scriptures say. How much more is the Most High going to throw down your empire? On his own nation like this, man.
It says, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Yeah, that's a key scripture right there that tells you that Esau, Edom is a wicked, that the Bible speaks of that wicked seed, a wicked nation, knowing which the earth was given into their hand, which that's what we're talking about, man. So now we know the people that's ruling the earth is clearly the so-called white man, but now we know, not only that, we know that he's the Edomite according to the Bible, and he's the wicked man, and he can't get right, he can't do right, he's never going to do right. And also we know that the Most High is going to throw his kingdom down pursuant to what we just read. They shall build, but I will throw down. Now we're going to go into that. How is the Most High going to throw down this so-called white man in these last days? When you go into the empires of old, the Assyrian Empire, the Babylonian Empire, they all fell a specific way. The Persians and the Medes, the Most High had a specific way how they was going to go down. The Babylonian Empire went down overnight. All right, Darius the Mede came and took it over, man, overnight. You know, one night they were eating and drinking, having fun, marrying,
Yeah.
and one night they just got invaded and overthrew, man, and they was absorbed into the Medo-Persian Empire.
Yeah, that's it. That's true. They did go down in one night. But the thing was, what they were doing, they was eating and drinking. You know, it was him, his concubines, his chiefs, and they were drinking and eating out of the vessels that they took from the temple of the Lord. All right, and he made a proud statement. And the hand came out of the wall and wrote on the wall, man. It said, tick, tick. No? You could bring it up if you want, you know? They pretty much was having a good time. Let's go into it. Get it where I feel. That's when the Messiah wrote that hand, and right that hand came down. That's what hand came right out the wall. Yeah, it was a little, you know, hands coming out of the wall, writing on it. You know what I'm saying? Another dimension coming out of the wall, writing on that. So kings that are set up, man, you put all of your pride. Hey, his grandfather was all proud, man. All that turned him into a beast.
To humble his ass.
This is Daniel 5 verse 20. But when his heart was lifted up and his mind hardened in pride.
Yeah, that your heart lifted up in pride, feeling you the man. Nowadays they say, oh, your shit don't stink, man. You know?
It says, but when his heart was lifted up and his mind hardened in pride, he was deposed them. Pardon me. It says he was deposed from his kingly throne, and they took his glory from him.
They took his glory from him, man.
And he was driven from the sons of men, and his heart was made like the beasts.
Oh, that's talking about his father, his grandfather. He can't take it up.
And his dwelling was with the wild asses. They fed him with grass like oxen.
Yeah, they made him.
Time made him into a madman. A mental case, man.
He pretty much took away all his schools and all that. He became just like a madman. People that you lock into a psych ward in a straitjacket, man. Like, this dude was a fucking, he's trying to eat grass. And his whole kingdom saw him doing that. They saw the king eating grass. Like a chicken, like a damn wild beast, man.
Lost
Like
his mind.
he's out of his mind. You know? He's not fit to lead.
He's not fit to rule.
They fed him with grass like oxen.
Yeah, because he wanted that shit.
Most High bugged him out. Straight bugged him out. You know?
You know it says, and his body was wet with the dew of heaven, till he knew that the Most High power ruled in the kingdom of men.
Yeah, so the Lord had to humble him, man.
Yep.
The Lord had to humble him. Just like the Lord could put someone in a vegetative state. Just like the Lord could put someone in a vegetative state and take him up out of it, the Lord made this man a madman. To humble him. He was talking shit in pride. Okay?
It says,
That's not even,
I think it's the end.
yeah, it's at the end. It's coming.
Okay.
It says, right, so he knew that the Most High power ruled in the kingdom of men, and that he appointeth over it whomsoever he will.
Yeah, so the Most High was pretty much showing him, listen, the only reason you set up is because I set you up. Alright? The only reason is you a king now is because I set you up. Other than that, you ain't shit. The Lord proved that to him. Right?
Yeah. Now, verse 22, it says, and thou his son, O Belshazzar, has not humbled thine heart. Thou knewest all this.
Yeah, you knew all that because you seen it. You see what happened to your father.
Your grandfather.
Your grandfather, you see what happened to him. When he was all proud against the Lord set him up. The Lord set that thing up, man. And he brought it down. The Lord ruled in the kingdom of men. So Daniel was pretty much telling him, listen, you see what happened to your
grandfather. You ain't learned from that. Hey, Scripture said the things that are written aforetime were written for our learning, man. You know?
He
He was
knew the
supposed to learn
records.
from that.
He knew the
But-
records.
But he didn't. And we're gonna get into what happened to him.
Though thou knewest all this,
Uh-huh.
but hast lifted up thyself against the Lord of heaven,
Yeah, being proud, man. You know? That's why humility is a key. Is a key. It's a foundation in this truth, man. To be humble. You know, you get lifted up with pride. You say knowledge puffed up. You know, okay, you learn the break Daniel 7th chapter breakdown. Yeah, turn this brother right here. Yo, I bet you don't know Daniel 7. He going to the color scripture. Stick with the color scriptures, brother. You can't go to no Daniel 7 now. But let me learn 2nd Mission 13th chapter. Knowledge puffed up, man. You see, all of a sudden this guy, you know what I'm saying, he's all proud against another brother that don't got that understanding. Which what you're really supposed to do is if you got the understanding, you're supposed to give it unto another brother so that he can learn it, man. You know? Just sitting there for a few minutes, shit, not maybe an hour. You know what I'm saying? Going into breakdowns and breaking down chapters and whatnot. For a brother, that's a beautiful thing. And when I first came in, I remember elders above us, you know, they broke down the scriptures with me, on the phone with me, asking me questions and pushing me and all that, breaking whole chapters down and whatnot. Yeah, I remember that. And I still got that understanding to this day.
That's right.
Right? That was charity. That's a beautiful thing. That's how it's supposed to be. Right?
says, but hast lifted up thyself against the Lord of heaven, and they have brought the vessels of his house before thee, and thou and thy lords, thy wives.
His lords and his wives. You had his boys and his bitches, all right, pretty much,
And thy concubine
and his concubines. Side note,
have drunk wine in them.
yeah, they up there talking shit, smacking their lips, and eating that abominations and whatnot out of the vessels that they took out of the Lord's house. The Lord looking at that shit. You know what, man? You know what? That's why they went down so fast, man. The Lord had to learn them a lesson, man. Show them, listen, man. I'm very displeased, man.
It was called the humbling.
You know? The humbling. Check out that movie Bird Box. Yeah, good. You know,
And thou hast raised the powers of silver and gold, of brass, iron, wood, and stone,
yeah, idols pretty much, good.
which see not, nor hear, nor know, and the power in whose hand thy breath is, and whose are all thy ways, hast thou not glorified.
Yeah, the Most High. And the Most High is a power unto these other nations too. The only thing is that we are the children of the Most High. Those are just the children of men. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not the special people. We the special people. You know what I'm saying? We the special people now. But you are the nations. You are just the sons of men. Because in the scriptures, there's three classifications of men. You have the sons of the power, which are the Israelites. That's why we're known as Yasha'Allah. He is a prince of power. He is a prince of God. He's a prince of the Most High. We are the sons of the Most High. Then you have the sons of the wicked. All right? Who are the so-called white race. Hey, pretty much, the sons of the power and the sons of the wicked came up out of us, man. You know? Isaac and Rebecca had Jacob and Esau now. You see what I'm saying? Then you got the sons of men. Just you are the nation. You are nothing to the Most High. You don't mean shit.
That's why I say
You
you so
don't
much
mean,
younger than I.
you don't mean shit. When I say you don't mean shit, the scriptures tell you you are like a drop in a bucket. He said all of our nations are just a drop in a bucket. You know what that means? If you got a bucket full of water, all right, and you about to wash your car or something like that, you know what I'm saying? You got a bucket full of water, it's a little heavy. You might not be a brother that go to the gym, so you're carrying a bucket full of water, it's kind of heavy. It tips a little splash and fall out. That don't mean shit to you, right? That's how the Most High compares you other nations to, man. That's right. That's what he compares you to, that little splash that fell out of a bucket.
Drop in the bucket.
Then he said, you all counted as a small dust in a balance. You put a flake, a grain of sand on a balance beam, is that even going dust on it, man. It ain't gonna make it move.
She said they like spittle.
And you like spittle. That's what Ezra said. You like spit. Spit. You gonna think about that shit. Damn, you know what I'm saying? It ain't shit to you, man. I needed that, damn, man. I needed that spit, man. No, you ain't gonna think about it, man. That's how these other nations are, man.
Reading on Daniel 5, verse 24. Then was the part of the hand set from him, and this writing was written. And this is the writing that was written, many tekel kufarim. This is the interpretation of the thing. Many, the power have numbered thy kingdom, and I finished it. Tekel.
Hey, you gotta stop there, because you said get to Job 14:5, because the Most, you said the Most High numbered his kingdom and finish it. The Most High said a bounds where a man cannot pass, man. The kingdom cannot pass, man.
We gonna read that.
This is Job 14, verse 5.
When you know these scriptures, it all comes together.
That's right, man.
That's what's known as a precept.
Upon precept.
A precept is pretty much a teaching.
Seeing his days are determined.
So people got days to determine, man. The Most High got everybody on a clock. Your time is almost up, so just like his time was up. Your days were numbered, man. See what I'm saying? But in this situation, it wasn't no long takedown like the Roman Empire took years to go down. The Most High said, listen, man.
Overnight.
This motherfucker, this dude is so proud. I want this motherfucker down tonight, man. America gonna go down even swifter in an hour. In an hour, man. I was in the DMV for like an hour. You know that shit. That DMV's waiting and shit, sitting there, damn, waiting for your number to
Yeah.
shit.
8-133.
Yeah. 635. You know, man. I was waiting for like an hour. You know what I'm saying? Esau, you're gonna go down in an hour. The whole America is gonna be destroyed in an hour, man. There's a lot of shit you can do in an hour now. You know? There's a lot of stuff in an hour.
Yep.
Destroy the whole continent. That's the power of the Most High, right? That's the power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, the infinite, unsearchable power of Yahweh.
That's right. That's right. There you go.
It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
That's it, man. So you could have ruled for 500 years or something like that, or 400 years or something like that. You got other nations that rule longer than that. You got some nations that rule for 70 years. Then they got taken down. King Solomon, he had peace for 40 years. You know what I'm saying? So everything is numbered, man. The only time it's going to be infinite is when we get into the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
We're going to rule for infinity.
Eon to eon.
A lot of kingdoms in the scriptures prophesied when they were going to go down to. Not the exact day and the month and the year, but just like we reading about with Daniel, you know, he prophesied about the Persians and the Medes going down. About the goat that was going to pretty much destroy them.
You got to get Jeremiah 28 after that.
In America, it's no different. You know, America's prophesied to go down in 1 hour.
That's what you got to get. That's what you got.
We out here.
That's right.
Listen, man, the Most High ain't gonna do nothing. Don't break that. That's Amos, what, 3:7?
Yep.
The Lord will do nothing. All right? You reveal the secrets unto his servants and prophets. No great cataclysm is gonna happen before the Most High don't send his prophets out to warn the people. All right? The prophets always been here. Always been here. Every nation. Listen, this here what we doing is nothing new. Go back in the generations, in kingdoms, in times, in places, man. When nations ruled and kings sat on thrones, there was always a man of the Lord there prophesying the downfall of them, man.
That's right. That's
All
right. You better
At all
believe
times. All right? When Julius Caesar was there, you had prophets out there, man. Okay?
it. When Shalmaneser the Fourth was there, we had
Pompey,
prophets.
you know what I'm saying? Crashes, you know them guys? All right? What's his dude's name, man, from Egypt? Ptolemy, Cassander, Lacedaemon, you know, Alexander, and them guys. You always had men of the Lord there prophesying, man. Letting you know what's going to happen. This is going to happen, that's going to happen. Then if it was set up, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. madmen.
And even as far back as Noah, man. Even as far back as Adam, the voice of the Lord in the Garden of Eden.
You know a nigga. He out there talking about it's gonna rain. It don't rain. It don't rain. You know what I'm saying? Look at this guy. It don't be raining and shit.
Then when it finally rained, that nigga was talking, oh shit, help me. Oh Lord, help me. But it was too late, man. That's why you was scoffing and scorning against the word of the Most High.
How many people made it? Noah, his wife,
It's so.
his sons, all right?
It's so.
You know what I'm saying? And that through them, the whole earth was populated all over again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, it says, thou has appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
So every nation got a time limit, right? You want a clock, all right? And your time is about to be up.
It's on the spine.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. Tick-tock. You see what I'm saying? Esau, you are about to be finished, man. Your kingdom is going down. These devils, you know, they want to go down in a blaze of glory, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why the scriptures say, because you know that he have but a short time. You ain't got that much time left. You better get your shit off now. You better get it off.
Lamentations.
Man, look, man, get your shit off, get your freak on. Do what you gotta do. Listen, man, the kingdom of heaven, you ain't gonna have no type of fun, man. It's not gonna be fun there, all right, for you Edomites. It's not gonna be fun. It's like it wasn't fun for us. Like coming over here on the slave ship, that was fun. Like you was on a goddamn cruise somewhere to Bermuda. Oh, we go to 5 different islands, St. Kitts and St. Thomas, Puerto Rico, DR, on a little cruise. You got your girl there, y'all laid up on the thing on the deck, on the little beach chairs on the deck, sipping a margarita. You know what I'm saying? They niggas act like when they came over here to slavery, niggas was chilling on that shit. They was chilling all right.
Shitting on each other, pissing on each other.
You was butt naked, cold.
Shitting and pissing on each other, throwing up on each other.
Women on their rags, you there with them, shit, smelling like complete and utter hell.
They shitting on each other, pissing on each other.
Making 40% of the slaves that you
A lot of them committed suicide. They rather die than go through all that.
Death is better than fucking bondage, man.
Well, yeah, that's it.
But they was pissing on each other, spitting on each other, throwing up on each other.
Committing adultery.
All kind of shit, all kind of manner.
They was doing all kinds of shit. Who's to say he gonna put you right next to a woman? You know what I'm saying?
Make you next to another woman.
Put you next to another woman. You know what I'm saying? Them devils didn't give a damn.
Who knows? I mean, you got men butt naked against each other. Who knows what's going on, man? And that's
Get
the
horny. That morning rod, that morning woody, you wake up and shit.
You next to a man and shit. Fucking
That's
wicked, man.
goddamn abomination. That's why the scripture speaks about the tender mercies. That's all right, because we're going to be I mean, extremely cruel, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't seen cruelty till you see us get in charge, man. You ain't seen it. You haven't seen no kind of cruelty, man. All the torture methods, grab the impaler and all that shit, that ain't got nothing to how we want to make you suffer. Right? You are going to suffer.
Oh, yeah. You're going to suffer.
Just a second. We're going to be on you devils like this. We're gonna be fucking you devils up, man, in the kingdom of heaven.
If I stab him here, it's gonna be if I stab him here, it's gonna be a quiet, slow death. It's gonna be a quiet, slow death, but he's gonna die quietly and slowly. He's gonna be tortured, man.
I bet you if I stab him a couple of times here, he's gonna die in like 5 seconds. You see his spirit, take his spirit, put it right back in his body and do it all over. Make him drink this poison. And put some cyanide in there. Make him drink that. Take that. You know? I'll see these devils expire, man. Watch you just fucking expire like a thing of milk, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna expire.
You're gonna curdle up like old fucking swamp milk. You're gonna curdle up, man.
See,
You're gonna make you suffer, man. Slow deaths.
Hey man, they've been poisoning us the whole. Oh, that's so cruel. How can you say that? You got the Bible
Tuskegee experiment.
We done been poisoned our whole lives,
Smallpox.
man. Then before you go to school, they want you to immunize your kids, give them the shots and shit. One dude immunized his son when his kid was like 3 years old. Now his kid came out slow. Who he grew as a man, he's all slow and shit now, man. He ain't all there. He said, listen, before I went and got my kid his shots, he was good. As soon as I got him his shots, he bugged out. Do not know. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit, man. Fuck you devils, man. Let's get these scriptures though, man. Okay, bring it up.
Second Ezra 4, verse 37. It says, nope.
Continue that in Daniel too, man. We was that.
We gotta finish that up.
Daniel 2. This is second Ezra 4, verse 37. By measure have you measured the times, and by number have you numbered the times.
Right, so the Most High deals with our carpentry, man. All right? You measure the times, man. Everything is measurements, man. Measurements. See? It's like a recipe. You got measurement of this, measurement of that. You know what I'm saying? To get the effect of a cake or something like that.
When they really come up.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Most High, he already got everything measured, man. He saw his time and the time when it's certain. It's going to make his glorious return. See, he didn't mention that. We're living in them times where this thing is going to happen, man. It's going to happen. You know, we really living in the last days. This is like the quiet before the storm. This thing's about to get real hectic. That's why I'm telling you, watch that movie Bird Box. We saw Wall Willis show on it, man. All right? It's going to get Netflix. It's going to get real hectic out here, man.
Bird Box?
Bird Box from Sandra Bullock.
I might buy that. I might watch that tonight.
Yeah, get your little mind. I ain't gotta tell you.
Says, and have numbered the times, and he doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled.
Exactly. So hey, that's why. Go to They'll be all over the place. Give me Revelation the 7th chapter real quick. 7 and 1.
So Revelation chapter 7 verse 1. It says Revelation 7 and 1.
Yeah.
And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth.
Yeah, 4 archangels. They don't say that, but more likely it's 4 archangels, right?
Holding the 4 winds of the earth.
And destruction.
Right. What's the 4 winds of the earth? That great destruction.
That
nuclear
beast
destruction.
of destruction. That
No,
wind.
which is the second death.
That the wind should not blow on the earth nor on the sea.
Right. Talking about the nuclear missiles, man.
That nuclear.
So why were they held back? Because the Most High said what? You got everything on measure, man. Got to be perfect timing, man. You got everything to the point where he saw there's certain things have to be done before that happened, before the destruction came. All right. So the angels are pretty much holding back the destruction. It's not the nation, they hate America. All right? They hate America. Back then, we thought America was going to destroy crisis and all that, man. All right?
It says, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power.
What is he going to say?
And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants. Till we have sealed the servants.
Until we have sealed the servants. So that when you say until this, that's a measure of time. Don't do this until that. All right? So that's a measure of time. So America can't be destroyed until the elect is sealed. Which means the time of the elect being sealed right now, man. Right? A lot of the elect are already sealed, man.
That's right.
Right? You got camps opening up in Australia. You got camps opening up all across the world, man.
Guyana.
If I go into every country that the camp is under the banner of Great Millstone, you know what I'm saying? It might not be enough, man. Enough time, man. All right? What's that? I don't know. I don't say go straight.
Yeah, go straight down.
Go straight down,
See the
bro.
signs.
Yeah.
It
says, until we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. So we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. Brothers are being sealed right now, man.
That's right.
And the word seal really been chosen. All right, it's a psalm. I think it's, I'm trying to remember this psalm, man. All right, but it goes into it. I was gonna bring it up, but I read this psalm was it last week? I read that scripture. I was gonna bring it up, but I forgot the psalm. That's okay. All right. So you go to show you that everything is on a set time. Everything is on a set time with the Lord, man. You know, we want this thing to come down right now, man, so we can fucking be perfect and be about it, man. I gotta work for what? What though? All right? Being damn slaves, man. These devils.
This fucking nickel machine.
Dealing with this wicked ass flesh in his body. I don't want to deal with this shit no more, man.
Being in pain. Being in pain.
Who the hell is Esau to tell you? We don't want to be here no more, man.
Hey, when Yahushua rose again, hey, one of the first things the apostles asked him, now at this time restore the kingdom to Israel, they wanted the kingdom back. You got niggas in this society that's so comfortable. You don't mind staying here for another 1,000 years.
You had niggas back then that was comfortable, bro.
Comfortable. I'm talking about niggas is comfortable.
Living comfy.
Living lavish, bro.
Living comfy.
You know what I'm saying?
It's comfy.
Fluffy pillows, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're living like the banks. The banks, man. The first time I lived. You know the episode, Will's supposed to be from the hood and shit.
Yeah.
In the episode he told me, put the Great Poupon on there. It's supposed to be from the hood. The Great Poupon is mustard. Alright, so it's a mustard from France, okay?
Great poupon was like a jelly or something.
No, it's a mustard.
Give me that great poupon.
Scripture real quick. This is Amos 6 and 1.
Okay, read that one. We gotta go back here.
Oh, yeah,
We're gonna go back to Daniel, man.
It says, woe to them that are at ease in Zion.
Yeah, at ease meaning what? You got no kids. You niggas said, nigga ain't got no word. I ain't worried about nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's being at ease. Shalom, Mark. I got all kind of shit to fucking worry about. Car, no rent. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit, man.
It says, and trust in the mountain of Samaria,
Trust in the mountain of Samaria, man.
which are named chief of the nations to whom the house of Israel came.
Here we go. Here we go. So come on. Let's go to Daniel.
Go back to James.
We gotta get
This is back in Daniel 5, verse 25. And this is the writing that was written. Many tekal you for sin. This is the interpretation of the thing. Many, the power have numbered thy kingdom and finished it. Tekel, thou art weighed in the balances and art found wanting. Perez, thy kingdom is divided and given to the Medes and the Persians.
Yes, and the Lord pretty much cursing them, telling them, listen, man, your time is up. It's given to the Medes and the Persians. It wasn't a thing where they went down in 100 years or something like that gradually. No, they went down overnight. That night. And that was that. And when you watch Troy, they took the whole city. When they came with the Trojan horse, they took that whole city one night. One night, they fell. You got Achilles, you know what I'm saying? Achilles got...
All that shit was over. Allegedly over some fucking dirt ugly bitch, man. You see what I'm saying, man? How niggas are fucking fall for a hoe. You know?
Yeah, true.
Men should go out there and whisper for women, man.
Yeah, but you know what? The real Achilles would have been a so-called black man.
Yeah,
They got another series on our Netflix. It's called Troy, where a nigga in it, pretty much playing Achilles, and the nigga is a straight up faggot, man. In the series too, he's a faggot. But that's how it was back then in the Romans and whatnot. They were rough faggots, rough queers. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking rough homosexuals, rough sodomites. Like that sodomite that was on the WhatsApp. He was like, call me. He was like, yo, the dude called him sir. He said, yo, man.
Oh, yeah.
And then nigga kept on getting mad at shit. Nigga kept calling him fucking sir. He was like, yo, call me sir again. He's a motherfucker. Let's go outside. I show you a sir. Nigga wanted to be, and here it is, a fucking big ass 6'3" fucking Edomite wanted to be a fucking, saying that he wanted to be a fucking, he was a man.
That's one of the reasons America gotta go. Man. This place got to go.
Yo.
Dude didn't even have the surgery. He didn't have nothing.
Yeah, he just had a wig on.
He just had jeans on.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He looked like a dude. He didn't look like no chick.
He had a wig on.
He had a wig and some lipstick and fucking pink shoes and a belt bottom.
He was
jeans.
dressed like a woman though, but he was a dude,
Not
man.
even really, because he had jeans. That's man's apparel. It's not like he had a skirt, and you know.
But he had a women jeans though.
Yeah. He had woman jeans on, but he just, you could tell it was a straight nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So there's no reason why anybody should be calling him fucking man.
This place is wicked as hell in the guts.
And then he was intimidating the dude in the store, saying, I told you, it's man. And then the bitch was like, sir, he was like, yo, mind your business. He's been ready to whoop the bitch ass too. That nigga, that was GameStop?
Yeah, it was GameStop.
Yeah, that nigga was just, yo,
I didn't
man.
even see the video. I didn't even see the video.
All I know is, man, that nigga,
Grown-ass faggot.
that nigga need to be put to death, man. That's what Esau promote, man. And then you had another 11-year-old boy. I think I was brother put on the WhatsApp. 11-year-old boy. No, that was a call for uprising. 11-year-old transgender boy. He up there, his mom's and his pops saying, I respect that and I support him. 11-year-old little boy, a fucking sodomite, being a goddamn transgender, floating like a ferry, man. I want to, when I seen that video, man, it's on the corner of an uprising, man. I want to fucking fuck him up, man. Chop his head off, man. Do something, man. Put my foot in his ass, man. Beat the fucking Edomites, man. You can't tell me Edomites ain't no goddamn homosexuals, man. They homosexuals by nature, man. And they spreading that shit and having you Negroes, especially Native Americans, being homosexuals, man.
They wicked by nature. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking wicked, man.
Okay. Oh, you finished that, right? Yeah, go ahead. We don't know more.
The reason to say in verse 29, then commanded Belshazzar, and they clothed Daniel with scarlet and put a chain of gold about his neck.
Yes, they made Daniel a noble. So at that point, to Belshazzar, he was pretty much like, oh shit, I'm going down. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So he pretty much, he had to do a thing about Daniel, do right by Daniel. You know? So it's been something like a man.
And later on that night, he went down. He got killed.
Later on that night,
Cyrus put the brakes on him, man. Put that shit in his stomach. No, Darius did it.
And
Did it in the same, I'm saying, the unkeening for Cyrus.
And it wasn't done by fire. So when he goes to the book of Jeremiah, and you hear about Jeremiah prophesying against Babylon, how's it going to be taken up by fire? So something like this then. It's not holding nothing.
it's something spiritual.
You see, now, we just brought out in Daniel that the ancient Babylonian kingdom was taken over by the Medo-Persian Empire, man. It became a province of the Medo-Persian Empire, man. Hence, fast forward, the daughter of Babylon, which is America, is going to be taken out and destroyed by fire, man. It's going to be utterly destroyed, man. But meanwhile, we got traces of ancient Babylon in Iraq. Hence, modern day Iraq is Babylon, man. So, how the fuck, and then you got people inhabiting that land. So how the fuck is ancient Babylon, they talk about ancient Babylon. Ancient Babylon became a province. Ancient Babylon was not destroyed, it became a province in the Medo-Persian Empire. What's going to be destroyed is the daughter of Babylon. Why it's called the daughter of Babylon? Because America have taken the customs and all the deities and even a money system, which is called Babylonian money magic system. They have taken everything and incorporated into their system, man. Hence, it's called the daughter of Babylon, man, which is America, man. You can't get around this, man. Ancient Babylon was not destroyed by fire, man. It became a province of another kingdom. The Medo-Persian Empire, if you will, man. It was absorbed, man.
This is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old.
Right. So pretty much Jeremiah is going into it, man. He's going into how, you know, the prophets, what they prophesied about. In the true man of the Lord. You know? And I believe this time that the false prophet Jeremiah was told, Ananias, he was prophesying about peace, I believe.
Yeah.
Right? And Daniel pretty much was going into it and said, listen, the prophets that have been before me, Daniel knew he was a prophet. So like Jeremiah knew.
Jeremiah.
Daniel Jeremiah knew as well.
It says, both of them have, I'm read it again, the prophets that have been before me and before the apostles prophesied both against countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right, of war and evil and pestilence, man. They prophesied things like war. They prophesied about war. And they call us the prophets of war. They call us like, look, to America, man. You know? We ain't in the fucking 50s no more. This ain't the 50s, man.
Leave it to Beaver Act.
Chevrolet and
Leave it to Beaver Act.
Chevrolet and apple pie.
Arms up there. Father know best.
Watch that shit. Happy Days.
He says listen that shit. Leave it to
I used to watch it.
How about Mr. Ed the Talking Horse?
Probably watched that too when I was a kid. I probably watched that.
Yeah,
But I
I watched that
definitely remember watching Nick at Night. Remember Nick at Night? Used to watch that shit.
Watch this man.
You see what I'm saying? This place is going down.
Brady Boogie.
The Brady, I used to watch the Brady Bunch.
Oh, shit, okay.
On Nick at Night. You probably didn't have that. You didn't have that.
And happy.
Happy Days. Yeah, Happy Days with Richie and Fonzie and all that. Yeah. You know, I used to watch that shit. It's not going back to them days, man. It's not going back to that. That's what they want to make America great again by enslaving so-called Negroes and bringing that back. You devils are doing anything you can to stay afloat. They want to do, but you are not gonna succeed. You're gonna fall. Man, America's gonna fall by the way of thermonuclear missiles, man. That's America's downfall. It's going to destroy it, man.
I got something. Are you got something? Alright. This is Jeremiah.
This is Revelation 11 and 11.
Matter of fact, I was gonna go to that whole chapter.
11?
We started when I was going to the whole chapter.
All right, this is Revelation chapter 11, verse 1. And there was given me a reed like unto a rod.
Right, what's that reed like unto a rod? A reed is just something that's a measurement, man. It's something used for measurement. All right? That's the Holy Bible. All right? You see, you're supposed to measure up to the scriptures, man. See? And the scriptures also speak about a plumb line. All right? Making sure something is level and plumb. We're supposed to do what we got to do to shape up with the scriptures, man. Line up with the scriptures, man. That's why you see brothers born in bed, not spine. Right? Things like that. So that's the read like unto a rock, man.
Measuring the time.
Yeah, that's another thing. Measuring the time. All right? That's a good point. You know, the prophecies tell you Matthew 24th chapter, it's all different kind of things for you to measure. Earthquakes in diverse places, war, rumors of war. Seeing that, you're like, oh shit, you gotta be right around the corner from this thing happening. Yeah?
It says, and the angel stood saying, rise and measure the temple of the Most High,
Temple of the Most High. Yeah?
and the altar,
Uh-huh.
and them that worship therein.
Yeah, who's that? The Israelites, man. The Israelites. We the temple of the Most High. I tell you that in Corinthians, man.
Verse 2, but the court which is without the temple.
And what's that court that is without the temple? It's talking about the other nations, man. Y'all heathens don't have no dealings with us, man. They even tell you in the Apocrypha when Salakia, what was the man's name? Zerubbabel. During the time of Zerubbabel, when they were rebuilding the temple and all that, you had them heathens coming to help us build. Oh, we want to help you. He's like, listen, you have no dealings with us. What is that to do with us, man?
Yep.
Picture a Hamite coming to help us come at camp here. Picture a Hamite on post. Are you out of your damn mind? First of all, every brother gonna be like this. Every brother gonna be holding his nose. Okay? So no other nation can get in this thing, man. The truth is, no other nation. It says, and measure it not. You read it again, but the court which is without the temple leave out, and measure it not. Measure it not. So these other nations don't have anything to do with us, man. You know? You want to serve a living power, but you can't, because you got the word of sons of the living power. It says,
Huh?
it says, and it is given unto the Gentiles, in the holy city shall they tread underfoot 40 and 2 months.
It's pretty much going into the
Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father.
That's exactly.
Howard Shah was telling them.
Look, man, you other nations don't got nothing to do with it, man. And she was talking about her, our father Abraham. That was a Hamite. All right? She didn't know who she was talking about. You got guys talking about, oh, she was an Israelite. No, the fuck she wasn't, man.
Those are guys that lack knowledge, man.
Right?
Hey, but you know what? In order for you to understand the history, you have to understand the mystery. Now, that woman going back to Samaria goes back to what Shalmaneser did. What he did was he took out. When Shalmaneser, during the time of Hoshea, the king of Israel, when Shalmaneser took down the Israelites, they put heathens in that land. So they had Hamites, and see how that's how. That's how their Assyrians, that's how they conquered their land, and they kept it in their control, because what they did was once they conquered the people that belonged in that land, they took them out, put them in another land, and put heathens in that land. So that's why it was Samaritans in that, it was Hamites in that land, man. Because they put Hamites and Assyrians and different nations in that land, man. That's why they, during that time when them heathens was in that land, they wasn't abided by the Lord's statutes and commandments. The Most High was putting them to death by animals, man.
Lions,
He sent lions on them, man.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
What they did was they figured out, they said, well, shit, man. The reason why it's not, these people keep dying like this, you know, is because they're not keeping the laws of the land. So they actually brought Levites in there to actually teach them of the laws.
And that's how his.
They taught them of the law, and they started keeping the laws. All right, so now this bitch here, she's thinking that she's an Israelite. No, you a heathen. You're still a damn heathen. You can live 1,000 lifetimes, and if you're a heathen then, you're gonna be a heathen then.
You was a heathen then, and you a heathen now.
That's it. You a heathen then, you a heathen now.
That's right.
All right, she was a heathen then, and she's a heathen now.
That's right.
Okay?
Wherever you are.
And it ain't never gonna stop.
You see what
Don't let the heathen.
Then you see the bubble down, put the mutton picture when he was all lumped up and shit. Yo, that's fucked up.
If I could say, I wanted to bring that out too, because she wasn't measured, with that temple. He told her straight up, you're not even gonna worship.
She was a heathen then, and she's a heathen now. All right? And that don't stop.
We had a nigga down for the camp. He was saying that he got picked out. He was saying that that Samaritan woman was an Israelite.
Yeah, that's a good Samaritan nigga. That's a fucking.
What's his name again? I'm saying. No, it was not. No, it was sure that's what I'm saying. With the apostle saying Elder Gafford. I forgot his name, man. But
that's why the Good Samaritans they changed that, because they started teaching that. They changed their channel name to the Good Samaritans. It says verse 3, Revelation 11:3. And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses and they shall prophesy 1,260 days.
Apostle Tahar really went into the deep breakdown on this right here. See what I'm saying? It's really going into King David and Joshua. All right? Those are the two witnesses, man. Okay, Joshua the high priest and David. Okay? So that's a deep breakdown. We'll listen to it, you know?
Yeah, this history go deep, man. Like I said, I keep on saying, in order for you to understand these scriptures, you got to understand. Unless you understand the mission of these scriptures, you got to understand the history, man. You gotta go deeper depth to the history of these scriptures, man. In order for you to understand the mysteries of these scriptures, man. Like the Samaritan woman, man. And why they was calling themselves Samaritans, man? Because they was living in the land of Samaria, and that land was once a part of the northern kingdom, man, before they got kicked out and brought into captivity by Shalmaneser IV, man. It tells you that in the history, man.
The Bible is a history book too, man. There's a lot of history to learn from the scriptures, man. Any historian, if you're a true historian, you're gonna go to the Bible.
That's right.
The Bible is prophetic, but it's also very historical, man. It's a book of laws as well. It's multifaceted. Good.
It says,
They
these
shall prophesy 1,000 and what?
1,260 days clothed in sackcloth.
Clothed in sackcloth, man. So they talk about our garments of mummy and all that. Sackcloth is something you wear when
Time of mourning,
you're mourning and all that. But this is the house of mourning over here, man. I ain't gotta wear no motherfucking Louis Vuitton garment, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta wear no garment, you know what I'm saying? Christian Louis Vuitton garment or whatever the hell garment. Talking about the be out here prophesying, I ain't gotta wear that. Good.
It says, 4. These are the 2 olive trees and the 2 candlesticks standing before the Most High of the earth.
Right, which is really talking about David and Joshua the high priest, right? Good.
And if any man will hurt them,
Moses and Joshua the high priest, Moses and David, the same God.
That's
Good.
right. You can receive it.
If you can receive that. And if any man will hurt them,
fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth their enemies.
right, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devour their enemies. That's that spiritual power, just like Elijah had that spiritual power.
That's right.
Elijah had that power to call down fire from heaven, man. Now it could have been a chariot shooting down a flame, and it's just a laser beam and it's blowing motherfuckers to smithereens. It could have been that, or it could have been an actual flame coming down. It could have been that. Either way, it's dreadful.
Well, you got the last captain that became humble.
Yeah, he came pretty much crawling.
Listen, don't fuck me up, man, please.
I got kids, I got mouths.
I got mouths to feed.
Yeah, he came humble, so Elijah really wanted to.
He went with him. I'm gonna go with him to guys.
The Lord said, go ahead, don't worry about it. Just go keep humble himself.
Yeah.
Go ahead with him, don't fuck him up. You know? Okay?
Verse 5. Verse 6. I didn't finish it. Verse 5. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed.
We must in this man be killed. So these devils are trying to hurt us, man. The devils are hurting us right now, man, as we speak, man.
Chemtrails, GMO
Chemtrails,
food,
yeah, GMO foods, man.
poison in the water.
And you go into a 5-star restaurant, all right? And you ain't eating nothing but a goddamn GMO. 5-star restaurant. These are restaurants. Motherfucking GMOs, man. I ain't never been to Benny Mountain.
I've been to Spark Steakhouse, man. They got some good steaks, man. But guess what, man?
It's GMOs.
I'm fucking right.
You're like Cypher in the fucking Matrix.
And Sparks is this famous, a world famous steakhouse because
Castellano came up
Paul
out of there.
Castellano got his ass handed to him coming out of that shit in 1985 when I was 11 years old.
He got clapped up.
Yeah.
Castellano going back to the mob ties, pop lot.
How you doing there, man?
Yeah.
It said, these have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy.
Right, they got power to shut heaven and it rain not in the days of their prophecy, which is really going into having that spiritual power, man. All right. Hey, Elijah stopped it from raining for what, 3 years? In the scriptures, Elijah stopped it from raining over a place for 3 years. If you don't got no rain for 3 years, that means nothing can grow. All right. And Elijah did that. So time is gonna come when we gonna have power, man. Hey, the scriptures. The scriptures.
Nah, I gotta wait till open
also
up.
about the scriptures also tell you about what's going on? I was gonna say something. Well, yeah, Joshua did stop the sun.
Yeah.
What? Pretty much. Pretty much. Stop time, man. Stop time. And that was the first and last time the Lord said he's going to do that. The Lord said, look, all right, that's the first and last time I'm going to do that. Well, that got to be a great man for the sun. It was the sun. The sun actually stopped.
Yeah.
It stayed up there so Joshua could continue to slaughter his enemies. Right? And you know what? The science has also confirmed that the scriptures are true. All right? Because when they measure the rotations of the sun and the earth and all that, they go back to the scriptures. They realize that during the time of Joshua, the sun was stopped for a time. All right? And also during the time of who was the prophet when he brought back the sundial and came back? Was that during the time of Hey Judah, when it was the sundial went back. The sundial went back. Was that in Jeremiah or was that in Ezekiel?
When the sundial, that was in I think it was
I forget which
that was in Kings. When the Kings or the Chronicles, when the sun went back.
When the sun went back. Yeah, the group said,
When the sun was Joshua, when the sun went back. When the sun go back, the most I told him, when the sun go back, then you know that I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? 3 times, shit like that.
Yeah, he said, listen, for the sun to go forward pretty much like 3 hours or whatnot. All right. He said for the sun to go forward 3 hours or something like that. That's a small thing for it to go forward because it's always gonna go forward. He said, look, for it to go backwards 3 hours, the sundown. You know what I'm saying? Then that's really something else, man. So the Lord actually brought back the sun a few paces, man. You know? You see what I'm saying? The Lord got power to do whatever he wants, man. How about Shah got power to do whatever the hell he wanted to do? Yeah.
A lot of stuff like that is going to be happening in these last days. Like Yahweh said that the things that he done in his time, the disciples are going to do greater than him. There's some crazy stuff. Telling this trying to scripture don't really go into it specifically, but we know it's going to be works of Yahweh. We know that he's the most high. It says, and power over the waters to turn them to blood.
Yeah, Moses got that power. Moses did that. So it's pretty much showing you great things that made him accomplish, not accomplished, but done with the power and being a man of the Lord, man. That's spiritual power. Alicia was right, man. Alicia said, listen, man, before you go, Elijah, I want a double portion of what you got, man. He got that spiritual power. Okay?
It says also, and to smite the earth with all plagues as often as they will. And when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascended out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them.
Yeah, that beast.
Back then it was the Roman Empire, man. All right? You see what I'm saying? But now it's been revived as America. It's about the beast that was moved unto death, but that wound was healed. It was healed in America being established again. America is the last leg of the Roman Empire, man. This is the beast revived, man. All right? You got NATO and the EU. Okay? It's all a part of it.
Hey, when the EU when the EU is established, they had this thing called the Treaty of Rome, man.
Yep.
49.
49, somewhere around there, I can't remember, but I know it's April 14th, right? I remember my notes correctly.
It says, it shall overcome them and kill them.
And overcome them and kill us, man. All right? That happened back this. During the Roman Empire, you had the apostles dying, man. John First apostle to die. Right? Not John the Baptist, or was it James? I think it was James.
It was James,
It was
yeah.
James in the book of Acts. Right? But prior to that, John the Baptist got beheaded, man. Right?
It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Right, so now the scriptures jump, man. It jumps to this time now. We're dealing with ancient times, the Roman Empire and whatnot. The Roman Empire is revived now. Here's America, which is the peace, all right, part of that peace system. And now it says what? That the dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city. Who are the dead bodies is talking about? The dead bodies of the Israelites, man. You people out there calling yourselves Puerto Rican or black or Jamaican or something like that, Trinidadian, all into them customs, wanting to go to the islands for the carnival and all that bullshit. That's not your true customs, man. Right? Christmas and all that's not your true customs, man. So that's a part of you being dead. You're in a comatose state, not knowing who you are. And you don't know where you're from, so you damn sure don't know where you're going. All right?
Proverbs 21, verse 16, it says, the man that wandereth out the way of understanding.
Yeah, the way of understanding is knowing who the hell you are. Knowing these scriptures, man. This truth. That's the ways of understanding. All right? Now, we wandered out of that. We wandered up out of that. First of all, it was beaten out of his back. The Lord took it from us. Hey, the scriptures tell you in Deuteronomy 28 that we shall see it no more. All right? And that was a spiritual thing, as well as a physical thing. We ain't over there in our lands no more. We over here. Niggas represent California, lots of Philadelphia City. You know what I'm saying? We make songs about it, man.
It says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Right, so if you wander out of the way of understanding, you shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So we were all dead at one time. Not literally, but spiritually dead. And you still got a lot of dead niggas today. Dead ass nigga. You dead ass, dead ass. No, nigga, you dead ass nigga. Alright?
Laughing and shit, they play like that.
No,
Like
good.
a-
I used to fuck with this Mexican chick, man. She was cool though. You know what I'm saying? I'll make her laugh and shit. She's like, I'm dead. I'll be like, yeah, bitch, you are dead.
Yo, they be saying that. Where they get that from? Yo, I'm dead. I be in the little niggas back, yo, I'm dead.
Niggas are actually
They say
tell
they
them-
dead ass serious, bro, but they say for sure I'm dead. You are dead, motherfucker.
Dead ass nigga.
They be like, yo, I'm dead. I see that. I heard this chick on the train.
Might
She
as well
was
say
like,
I'm a
yo.
corpse.
She was
I'm
like,
a
yo.
corpse.
She was like, yo. Ah, ha, 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 I'm dead. I said, yo. In my mind, I said, what the fuck?
Yo,
Why they say that? I just kept looking at her. Like, she was like, yo, I'm dead. She kept saying it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I said to myself, yo, this bitch really is dead, man. Spiritually dead. And she gonna be physically dead when the Most High put that, make all hell break loose. You know what I'm saying? In Jeremiah, I'm saying 30 and 7, man.
that's it.
And also the valley of the dry bones.
The valley of the shadow of death.
Yeah.
Niggas is dead.
Yo.
Niggas is dead.
That's a miracle.
Yeah, I gotta.
It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
No,
I'm
why it's called
sure.
Sodom?
Yeah, the water.
A bunch of homosexuality going on in the streets, man. Two grown men, two grown hairy ass men. Like this nigga Dwight Howard, you fucking faggot.
Yeah, that's-
You big good for nothing faggot. Piece of shit center, and you a goddamn faggot. Alright? Alright?
Getting butt fucked by a tranny. That's why your ass was hurting. That's why you was out of NBA for a couple of, you was on injured reserve because your ass was busted up, man.
Won't you just come out the fucking closet?
He
you big ass queer?
had a butt injury. What was that butt injury, man? That butt injury because that
Your
goddamn
anus is penetrated, you faggot.
he couldn't run because that motherfucking transgender, that where the fuck he was, busted your shit out, man. Had you bleeding all over the place, man.
God.
Shit.
Yo, fuck.
But the natural man receiveth not the things
your churches really ain't got nothing on us, man. They ain't got nothing on us, man. You see what I'm saying? We spiritual men. And we alive, man. In Yahweh Shai.
Dead.
Man.
For they are foolish unto him.
Yeah, for their foolishness unto him. The natural man receiving not the things of the Spirit of the Most High for their foolishness unto him, man. See these scriptures we going into and whatnot, breakdowns and whatnot. A nigga in the world can't just get this, man, because they're foolishness unto him, man. All right? Oh, they talking that mumbo jumbo stuff. What? A nigga over here, us talking about the chariots and whatnot, that'll change the whole. Nigga walk right away. No, you can't receive that. You cannot receive it because it wasn't meant for you to receive it.
Them chariots was one that brought that tranquil fire. You see the video? Them chariots is out there.
I don't know what happened. I seen something brief, but I can't really say.
Hey, but if I made that, they're said that we're fools for you, how much I see, man. So the real talk is some idiots out there that don't believe in this shit, man.
I'll be a fool for the Lord. I'll be a fool for the Lord.
That's right, man.
Right? We are fools for the Lord. We out here, you know what I'm saying? It's a Saturday, it's not that cold, you can be out anywhere in the world. You know what I'm saying? You go on a little trip, a strip club, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do. Out with your girl, or we out here. This is the day of the world. This is on Saturdays when you get shit done. Right?
Yeah.
Saturday, you get shit done. You get shit done when you're back in the world. You can wait on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, I'll go. You know what I'm saying? You just do that. You just do that. Niggas in the world doing whatever the hell they want to do on Saturdays, man. We out here sacrificing, you know what I'm saying, our lives pretty much, man. We don't have a fucking life, man. I don't got a life, all right?
I'm good.
All right? I don't got a life. I work to pay bills and I do the work of the Most High. That's it. That's all we pretty much do. You work to pay bills and you do the work of the Most High. Don't even talk about your woman because first of all,
That should happen,
you're
sir.
the first one to deal with it. All right, then. All right?
Everybody got silent then.
Get a pin drop right there, right? But you the first one to deal with it. You pop that cherry, you dead, man.
Neither can they know them because they are spiritually discerned.
You got certain people that spiritual discernment. Certain people can't get this truth. They spiritual discernment.
Verse 15. But he that is spiritual judges all things.
So spiritual, only God can judge me. That's not true. The spiritual man can judge me. That's right. He that is spiritual judges all things. That's right. So we are judges. Another word for God is judge. All right? Another definition I should say for God is judge. And we're going to be judges over the whole earth, man. The whole universe, man. We're going to be set up as judges. Gods on earth. They're going to know the nation that's known as Israel, man. They're going to know us, man. They're going to acknowledge us, man.
Yet he himself is judge of no man.
So in other words, it's clearly how about you know Shai is dealing with that, man. You can't really, hey, this can say, you know, who can condemn when that's in Yahweh Shai. There's no condemnation to those that are in Yahweh Shai. You can't condemn a brother that's in Yahweh Shai. Oh, Lord, but he did this and he did that. He beat me up when I was in 3rd grade. You can't condemn that brother because he's in Yahweh Shai. You really can't bring a nigga, picture a nigga in the world trying to pull you up on charges to the Most High. Ain't no Yahweh Shai already died for all that. All right? If you the elect, Yahweh Shai already died for all that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever wickedness you done did, whatever wickedness you go and do, if you the elect, you already covered for it. I'm not saying God did ugly do shit. I'm not saying that. I'm not condoning that. You're still supposed to walk on the straight path. But Yahweh Shai already died for our sins, right? Right? That's why we're going on to Yahweh Shai. For Yahweh Shai, we get the kingdom back. We get ready to be good. Man, you really don't know the level of what I can't even explain it enough. You know? I can't explain it enough.
don't do it, we don't kill you, man. Straight. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Revelation 11.
It's back in Revelation 11 verse 8. It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city,
That's talking about America.
which spiritually is called Sodom and
Yeah,
Egypt.
what's spiritual is called Sodom and Egypt. America is called Sodom. Why? Because it's a bunch of homosexuality in it. Right? It's even worse than Sodom. It says it's more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah than for this city in these days, right? This place has become worse than Sodom. You got people marrying dogs, man, having sex with dogs. You know what I'm saying? Getting sex changes.
All themselves males and they really a
You
man.
meet a chick at the bar, you gotta ask this bitch for a baby picture.
Yeah.
Look, shorty, you know what I'm saying? These people, you see baby pictures? You know? You gotta ask her for baby pictures, man. Yeah?
Yep, it says, and Egypt.
And Egypt, why? Because we were in slavery in ancient Egypt, we're in slavery here today. Alright? Also the remnants of Egypt. That all-seeing eye, that pyramid. Okay? Phallic symbol. They actually got a phallic symbol over there in Central Park. We spoke there years ago. Alright? Set up, and it's actually flown over from Alexandria, Egypt, man.
In the 1800s.
See what I'm saying? And it's right up over there, phallic symbol. If you don't know what it is, it's a giant dildo.
Obelix.
You know, an obelix. That's just a I want to say educated way of saying a big dildo. Okay?
Yep.
That's what the fuck it is. Right?
That symbol for the medical side, isn't that the same thing? But for the snakes that this
Caduceus.
that's something different.
Yeah, that's something different going into the medical industry and all that.
It says, and they are the people, pardon me, it says, Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
Also, our Lord was crucified. How was the Lord crucified? Obviously, the Lord wasn't slain and put on a cross over him. He wasn't slain and put on a cross over him. But his image was crossed out by you putting up the image of Esau, the so-called white Jesus, man. All right? Which we know is Cesare Borgia. All right? Who was one of the sons of Alexander the Sixth of Rome, who was a pope. They actually made Showtime actually made a series on the Borgia family. He's the one that caused the wings of the Lord. Alright? During the time of the Renaissance. Because the word Renaissance means the rebirth. That's why them devils, hey, they spoke about the bottomless pit. That's talking about Europe, man. They came up out of Europe. They came up out of the bottomless pit. When they got freed up, because we ruled Europe for 1,000 years, we had our foot on their necks for 1,000 years. That's why when you go back into these different nations, their history, you see the so-called Negroes were humans, man. If you go back far enough, man. You had the Moors, you had us set up as Vikings. We were the Vikings, we were the Moors, we were the Norsemen. Okay, that was us. As a matter of fact, one of the ancestors of King James, who actually started the translation of the Bible. Or the KJV, what we had today, he started that, right? One of his, Robert the Bruce. All right, he was an actual Norseman.
You the light that I never
Right.
had.
Okay?
Yeah, he with it.
It says, and they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half.
Yeah, 3 days and a half. We're going into 350 years. One day is talking about 100 years. Right? So you want to say from 1620 to 1970, which is when 69, 70, which is the diet. That's when we really started, you know what I'm saying, getting his truth back, because that's when the Lord, you know, visited our heavens, okay, with his truth, man. All right?
Reading on, it says, and they of the people and kindreds and tongues.
Yeah, people and kindreds and tongues, the other nations, they pretty much, they seen us, man. They saw the hell we was catching. Where the hell was all them human rights activists, you know, crying out for crimes against humanity towards us, man, about us. You know, he was getting fucking hung and all that, castrated and all that. Where the hell were all these people marching for us? They wasn't, man. They wasn't. Because the scripture said what? No man shall buy you. Meaning what? No man shall save you. All right? So we didn't get no salvation. We didn't get no salvation then. We ain't got no salvation now. But we get ready to receive it, though. What are you elect?
It says, and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half.
Right, 3 days and a half from 1620 to 1970. 1620 is when the bump of the slaves came over here to the Americas. 1969, 1970 is when Albert Bivens started being out there teaching his word. So that's that 3 days and a half. It was actually 350 years. All right?
And shall not suffer.
Our nationality was beaten from us, man. It was taken away from us, man. Your name is Toby, boy.
Toby, motherfucker.
Just like Solomon Norfolk, man.
Yeah.
Just like Solomon, it was beaten out of him. He said, I'm Solomon Norfolk. He smacked the shit out of him. Your name is such and such, boy.
I wanted to be.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I want that whole chapter.
It says, verse 10, and they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them.
Yeah, they rejoice. Let's let the scripture speak about the clapping of the hands of the nations when Jerusalem went down. Yeah, they were rejoicing, man. Especially Esau. And when you go into that book without salvation, you got them devils posing, smiling with a dead nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. They was rejoicing. And then they were sending, they'll cut a nigga's dick off after they burn him and put a pickle and shit and send it to one of their family members. There was postcards, man. They was cutting people's ears off. Just stabbing people, man. Stabbing jakes, man. Burning the jake. I remember I read one of the excerpts from it. I was like, God damn, man. This is cruel. This is real brutal, man. God, they was burning him. And after he was burned, they stabbed him and stuff. They cut off his limbs and all that. Right?
Yep, it says, shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another.
Yeah, exactly. Send gifts one to another, man. Sending a nigga's finger, a nigga's ear, a nigga's eyeball, a nigga's testicles, you know? Man.
It says, because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth, And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High Yahweh entered into them.
Yeah, hold that. Let's go to Obadiah right quick. Let's speak about when down to heaven. What's that? What place is that? That's will I bring you down? I think it's around the 4th verse, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, yeah.
Start at 3. We got some, you know,
It's Obadiah 1 and 3.
Yes, 3. Yeah.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
Yeah, that's talking about Esau. The pride of your heart hath deceived you, man. So see, Esau didn't learn from when we went to Daniel, the 5th chapter. He didn't learn about them proud kings. Just like pride consumed them heathen kings, man. His pride is going to consume you. You might too. It's not to say if you humble yourself, you're going to be saved. You ain't never gonna be saved, all right? Because you ain't never gonna humble yourself. And either Mike can try all he wants to be right, he's just gonna end up wicked, man. You know? Man?
Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock.
Right. Now that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. So the Lord's pretty much telling you, listen, man, you ain't nothing but a goddamn cave dweller, man. Who the hell are you? The pride of your heart deceive you, you fucking cave dweller. Most High is cursing you devils out. Most High telling you ain't nothing but a goddamn cave dweller. Alright? The pride of your heart has deceived you. Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, you cave dweller. You know what I'm saying? The Most High cursing you devils out. Okay?
Whose habitation is high.
Look at these damn skyscrapers, man. All right? Well, not right out here, but you know what I'm saying? Back into the city, you know what I'm saying? But even still, you got some live buildings, man. No.
That said it, that say it in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Right, that said that his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground. That's what you devils are saying, man. You real fucking proud, man. Who's gonna bring me down? Man, when you learn your how about Shemal Shai, you don't say proud statements. You say, you know what?
How about Shemal Shai, if you be with me, so graciously be with me to do what I gotta do.
You know what I'm saying? You don't say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You know? Because really, you ain't gonna do shit. All right? The Most High don't want you to do it, man. Hey, the Most High put them thoughts in your mind when you sleep, man. Job, what, 15, around there?
Though thou exalt thyself,
Though thou exalt thyself,
as the eagle.
yeah, because that's the animalistic symbol of the so-called white race, man. And guess what? The Germans had it.
Greeks had it, Romans had it. You exalt
Yourself as an eagle because an eagle flies high and shoots
straight up. It's the only bird that can actually fly straight up. You know? You're exalting yourself like that eagle. Alright? And it comes down, it hovers over his prey and all that, man. You're exalting yourself like that eagle, man. You ain't no eagle. You ain't a fucking
eagle. Alright? And Esau be liking to name himself
after animals. Gator. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody's call themselves gator, boots, and all that. You ain't no great beast. Alright? How about devil, alright? How about Satan? Embrace that shit, alright? That's who you are. Alright?
I think the eagles, they're on the indigenous species, right?
Yes.
And it's the funny thing is Esau likes to compare himself as an eagle, and they're about to be extinct according to the Bible. They're on the endangered species list right now according to the Bible. And so thou set thy nest amongst the stars.
Right, so going back to that 3 days and a half, which is actually 350 years, Apollo 13 was actually around 69. Around there. So when you went up there, exalting yourself onto the heavens, you went up into the upper atmosphere, which is space station, your launch and all that. You know? Then shall I bring thee down. Once they did that, then our Biblians came out there and started teaching this word.
He said, Isaiah 14, verse 30. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Yeah, I will ascend into heaven. That's what you devils done, man. Yeah, you went up into the upper atmosphere. They set up space stations and whatnot. Satellites, you know, all up there. Man, it's so crazy up there. They got stuff up there that is left out there. They call it space junk. Up there polluting the heavens with your fucking bullshit. Matter of fact, when after the rocket booster get to a certain point, it starts falling apart. These pieces fall this way and that way. They come back into the ozone layer and all that. Landing into the ocean sometimes. You should have probably landed on somebody. Man, who knows? I don't know. You know, I gotta do some research on that. If that stuff ever, you know what I'm saying, actually landed on somebody's fucking house and shit, killed somebody. You know? Good.
It says, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High.
Yeah, so Esau is proud as shit, man.
Oh.
He said he's gonna exalt his throne above the stars of the Most High. The stars of the Most High is talking about us. Alright? Hey, what did the Lord tell Abraham? I shall exalt thy seed and multiply thy seed like the stars of heaven, forever and ever. You can't even count the nation of Israel. You can't count this, man. Ain't no census. You can't put no census on Israel. Even though that's why the Most High jacked up David, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though Israel at one point doing a census, because Satan tempted him in the book of Chronicles, I believe. tempted him, all right? The Most High jacked Israel up, man. Behind that. Man.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
What's that north? North America. What's the congregation? Congregation is what? The gathering. All right? It's a gathering. See what I'm saying?
I will
So you sitting on the congregation to the side of the north. You're sitting on top of us and moving up over us, over here in North America. See what I'm saying? Man?
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
He started talking that shit. He started popping shit. He said he's gonna be like the Most High. He's gonna ascend into the heights of the clouds and all that. Which these devils have. So with these great feats that they've accomplished, they are the Most High. Now they got cameras everywhere. See what I'm saying? Now they want to put a chip in you to really be the Most High.
That's his way of accomplishing God.
You know what I'm saying?
That's you trying to be in God mode.
Right. But you ain't never gonna really get to God mode. You know? We gonna be in God mode. Alright? You ever seen some shit, some Jake doing some shit, like playing ball or something? The nigga he's all funny, like this nigga's in God mode, man. He can't be stopped. He can't, every shot he's making, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's going nuts for him, like, yo, this is God mode. Esau is trying to be in God mode. But you can't be in God mode because you are not one of the sons of the Most High. Alright? Now in the kingdom of heaven, we gonna be in God mode 24/7. Right? Imagine being in God mode for 24/7, man. Getting your chariot and put it in God mode.
It says, verse 15, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell to the sides of the pit.
Yeah, brought down to hell. Meaning what? Hell is a low condition, man. You're gonna be brought down to the level of not having a crumb, all right? Not having a pot to piss in, no window to throw it out of, man. That's the type of stuff that's coming to Esau, man. Right? We ain't gonna have no goddamn houses in the kingdom of heaven. I keep saying it, man. You're gonna dig a hole and jump your ass in it. That's gonna be your comfort, man. The boiler's not working. I can't get no heat. You ain't gonna have a damn boiler. All right? You see what I'm saying? I ain't got no hot water. You ain't gonna have no hot water. All right? Okay? So, that's gonna be a luxury, man. You ain't gonna have none of that. Nothing. You know what it is to have absolutely nothing? Even us as a nation. I mean, I got a few things. Got a little something. But these devils are gonna have absolutely nothing. I mean nothing. Alright? Brother, do you know what it is to have absolutely nothing? Hey, these devils are gonna find out. Alright? Not even a change of clothes you're gonna have, man. If I want, you're gonna wear the same clothes for 1,000 years. That same loincloth. And guess what? If you fucking cold, alright, won't you grow some of that hair on your body? Alright? Because you're a hairy bastard anyway. Just grow your hair like you was a Geico caveman. Grow that hair all over your body, okay? And just roll around. That's it. Alright? You better grow you a blanket, because you ain't getting one from me. Alright? Or you might get a blanket, but it might be infested with ticks and different diseases, man. I'll give that to you. Here, take that. Crabs, take that. Go and take that. You know what I'm saying? And fuck his ass up even more. You know what ain't gonna have? We ain't gonna have an easy way to go, man. Messing with us, man. You done touched the apple of the Lord's eye. Do you know what you've done? Do you know what you've done? No? But you gonna find out. I think that was actually good on that.
Like in Revelation 11, verse 12. says, and they heard a great voice from heaven. Actually, let me read verse 11 again. I don't think I finished it out.
Okay.
Revelation 11, verse 11. And after 3 days and a half,
Yeah, 3 days and a half, which is 350 years.
the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them.
Exactly. That's when Albert Bibbin started going out there teaching his word, which he had to be Elijah the prophet for that. All right? Good.
And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Exactly. So our enemies are noticing this thing. This thing right here is not just some fad. You know? This here is real. You know? There's a connection from the Heavenly Father down here on earth to certain men. All right? Which those men are prophets, and they've been set up to prophesy the downfall of America. Like I stated earlier, this is nothing new. All right? This is nothing new. All right? This is an ancient practice, an ancient ministry, man. All right? And the same men that were back then prophesied, go all over again. We hear again. All right? You shouldn't really be surprised no more. You know, I'm telling the brothers in this truth, don't be surprised. You know? What are you surprised about? We've been here before. You see? Doing the same thing. Man.
And they heard a great voice from heaven, saying unto them, come up hither.
Yeah, come up hither. There's going to be the call from the chariots, man. And it's going to be uttered in the Hebrew, man. You know? That's why it's good to know that Hebrew. All right? You see? Come up hither. That's our salvation, man. Motherfucker walking around talking about he been saved 20-something years. Saved from what, nigga? Across the street right now, get your head ran over, hit by a Mack truck or a Brinks truck. Wanted money all your life, huh? Hit by a Brinks truck. Dead ass. I'm dead. Dead, nigga.
And we'll get up for the prophet in Isaiah 26, verse 20. That's how we're gonna get delivered out there, man. By way of the chariots of Israel, which people out there digging through UFOs. Unidentified flying objects, but they're identified to the whole four elect, man. Primarily to the, you know, the one in the 4,000, man. The service to have Marshall Shack.
That's our tickets up out of here, man. Yeah. That's our ride up out of here.
Isaiah.
It's our salvation, man.
20.
There ain't gonna be no little weird ships either, man.
Right.
What it might be is like a huge ship, and then you're gonna have other shuttle ships coming up out of it. They're coming up out the so-called fathership, as we call it. You know, coming up out the fathership. It's more like what it would be. Hey, but we'll just have to wait and see. But we definitely will see. We will see.
This is Isaiah 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers.
Yeah, I ain't talking about your bedroom either, man. I'm talking about the chariots, man. You say into the chambers, right? See? Oh, niggas are simple, man. You know? That's talking about the chariots, man. Enter thou into thy chambers. Because guess what? The angels don't need no chariots, man. That ain't really for the angels. Angels can do whatever the angels can fly. They can teleport. They can do all kind of stuff. They on God mode, all right? They can do all kind of stuff. They don't sleep. They don't eat. They don't drink. They don't fuck. They don't do none of that. Yeah. You see, they're on a whole nother level. You see? We gotta do all that. They don't gotta go to the Lord. Hold up, man. Hold up, Lord. Gotta go to the bathroom. The bathroom break. They don't do that, man. All right? Okay?
And shut thy doors.
Shut thy doors meaning what? The chariots are really for us. The Lord don't need no chariot. All right? That's for us. You see what I'm saying? The chariots of Israel. You know what I'm saying?
And shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment.
Yeah, because why? Because when this nuclear destruction comes, we're going to have to get up out of here, man. That's the way the Lord's going to save us, man. The Lord going to snatch us up out of that fire real quick, man. Quick. Scripture say that we shall scarcely be saved because the Lord's going to try your faith down to the very last. You know what I'm saying? Down to the very what it look like you're about to die. Straight up. You're going to be like, oh, man. All of a sudden, the Lord just going to deliver you. Boom. That's how the Most High is, man.
of there real quick?
Hey, that's why it's so important to have the Lord's name, man. The Father's name and the Son's name. Because when that does take place, the elects, the 104,000 and the remaining 1/3, they're going to be calling upon Yahweh Marshmallow Shad. They're scared as sharks. Scared.
Peeing on yourself,
Right.
trembling, oh shit, what's really happening? You know what I'm saying? So this body is weak, your bowels might loose on you, who knows, man? It's gonna get real crazy. In the midst of that whole destruction, you're gonna see the chariots up there. You might see another brother get beamed up, you don't get beamed up yet, and you like, oh man, worrying whether or not you get elected, you all, oh shit, panicking. Trying to say the name of the Lord, you know, stuttering, you know what I'm saying, stuttering all crazy, man. You're gonna get crazy, man. You can already see it, man. See, we're seers, man.
Yeah.
We are the seers, so we have vision, all right? Like the apostles go back to the movie Willie Dynamite. What he said to him? I see a vision. But you got that vision. You got that vision. You know, that vision is for the point in time. We got vision, man. We got the vision. Right?
Until the indignation be overpassed.
So the indignation be overpassed. So the elect is going to get beamed up. Yeah, they're going to get beamed up. And then the indignation, meaning America's great destruction. And the Lord is going to F this place up. And because indignation is righteous anger, the Lord's going to show you a great destruction. It's going to be nothing but bare fireworks, man. You know? When this place is destroyed, it's going to be a great and dreadful destruction, man. And the elect are going to be, that's why the scriptures say, praise ye the Lord in the fires. Worship the Lord in the fires, meaning what? Meaning what? What does it mean? Yeah, but in other words, when the destruction, the scriptures say we're going to meet the Lord in the air, right? You know? So when we go over the elect, we get up there, you know, we're going to be praising the Lord when America's being destroyed. Praising the Lord that you got down there and burning up in that fire. Trying to see Jesus, you put curses on and all that in that fire. Because we're going to have crazy vision. Our vision is going to be so, you know what I'm saying? At that point, you get that new body, your vision is going to be like, you know, bionic man or something like you can see from miles. All right? It ain't going to be like now, I'm going to lose these glasses. I ain't going to have no glasses when that time comes and all that. We get the new bodies, you see? So you're gonna be able to see your enemies from far. You know, getting burnt up. You're gonna be praising Yahweh Shai, all right, in the fires, man.
Revelation 15 verse 1, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues.
Yeah, one of them last plagues is the nuclear destruction, man. I tell you, man. Okay?
For in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High.
The wrath of the Most High. So you know the nuclear missiles got to be a part of that. You see what I'm saying? Nuclear missiles are a part of it, man. It's filled up the wrath of the Most High. Most High is pissed the hell off with this place, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High don't, hey, the Lord is long suffering, man. The Lord is long suffering. The Lord is real pissed off with America. And you so-called white people, I'll tell you that much. All right? I'm telling you real calm to it. You know, the Lord is gonna fuck you crackers up, man.
Yep.
Man?
And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled.
A sea of glass. That sea of glass is talking about the ozone layer, man. Okay? So John, he was taken away in the spirit and he was seeing all kind of visions and whatnot. And he went up. He seen a sea of glass, man.
And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire.
Mingled with fire. That was America on fire. He was seeing it from the upper atmosphere. Because when the elect is delivered, they're going to be in them ships. And they're going to be looking down, man. They're going to be looking down in the chariots, man. Looking down in America. We ain't just going, the elect ain't just going to just get beamed up and just go somewhere else to some other planet. No, you're going to get beamed up. And we're going to see the destruction of the Lord. We're going to witness America being destroyed. You're going to be praising the Lord and you're going to be in tears. You're going to be in tears, okay? There's going to be tears of joy, tears of fear, trembling, all right? Even in the new bodies, man. It's gonna be a great and dreadful destruction, man. And don't scratch the paint. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, it says, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image.
Yeah, over the beast and over his image, over this place, man. Over his image. The image pretty much is this whole system, man. Being a part of this fucking system, man. That's a part of that image, man. Image is everything, you know? Esau, that's one of Esau's terms. Image is everything. Well, what is the image? To be a homosexual is all right. To start up a life in this society and just, you know, have a wife and kids. I got chicks right now who want to get married and all that, man. I ain't getting married, man. You know what I'm saying? I fuck around and lose my woman because I ain't getting married, man.
To vote for a president.
Transhumanism is a part of that image, man. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't down for that, man.
I think he scratched the paint.
It says, and over his mark.
Over his mark. And what mark is that? That's the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, man. Right? It's the RFID microchip. That's the mark of the beast, man. Right? Look, man, if you ain't got it by now, then you just ain't getting it. I don't give a fuck if you get it, man. It don't matter if you don't get it. We don't give a damn if you get it or not. All right? All right? It's our job to tell you. I don't care if you get it. I don't care if you don't. I don't give a fuck if you get it or not. Okay? I don't give a fuck if you get 2 chips, 3 chips. I don't give a damn. All right? We know that we not taking it. Hey, Lord will. Okay? Hey, the scripture tell you what? It tell you, hey, give me Revelation 20, huh? No, 22. Where it say let the
Okay, in the left, yeah.
22 and 11. There you go. Talking about that chip. Lord will, we don't get you right on that, man. Lord will.
Revelation 22, verse 11.
Yeah. Give a damn if you get the chip now. Give a damn nigga. Okay, it's not the mark of the beast. Won't you get 2? Get one in your head and one in your ass cheek too. All right? Damn these niggas. Oh, the hell with them. If you get the chip, you a member of the 2/3 club. That's right. All right? But we don't give a damn about you over here. Okay?
Revelation 22 and 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
Look at ass nigga in the world. We're not trying to save nobody. We can't save nobody. All right? And we can't wake nobody up either. All right? It's up to the Most High to wake you up. All right? Spiritually. Yeah, if you sleeping, I can smack the shit out of you upside the head. And you wake up and all that. All right? But you still don't know who the hell you are. You don't know you an Israelite. You don't know the name of the Most High. You don't know shit. Okay? So, it ain't talking about waking you up like that. If you sleep, obviously, I can hit you on the shoulder and wake you up and all that. All right? We're talking about waking you up spiritually. All right? We can't do that. The scriptures say no man can come unto him unless the Father draw him. The Most High gotta want you to come into this thing for you to come into this thing. Other than that, you're gonna be just in the world. Just, you know how many cats I come up still in the world? Okay? And that's where they're gonna stay. All right? That's where they're gonna be until this don't thing. Until the kingdom comes. I got a lot of cats in the world I'm cool with. Yeah, cool. Yeah, these niggas cool and all that. Yeah, cool dude. But you ain't into this thing, man. Of ours, I should say. You ain't into this truth. You out there smoking weed. All right? Or selling weed. Doing some kind of drug. I gotta get money. Count the money. You know what I'm saying? Belly. Strip, nigga! He started shooting his gun off and shit. His belly. Yeah.
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Yeah, if you filthy, you continue being filthy. Part of being filthy is also teaching them wayward doctrines, man, that you guys are teaching, man. If you listen, man, why don't you go ahead and keep on doing that? Like I said, man, if you believe the mark of the beast is not the RFID microchip, you can go ahead and take 2, 3, 4, 5 chips, man. I don't give a damn, man.
You already got it.
Won't you get a chip now? Go ahead, get you some chips. Get you a bag of chips. I don't give a damn, man. All right? Let them niggas go get chips. You see what I'm saying? But the elect is not going to receive that.
That's right.
That's who we're concerned about. You know what I'm saying? We get, we get caught up, you know what I'm saying? cursing these niggas out, but really we supposed to defend the gospel, so that's why we do videos on that and whatnot, all right, about the mark of the beast. There's so many videos up on it. Look, if you don't got it by now, you just ain't getting it, man. And if you don't get it, Most High ain't dealing with you.
That's right.
Yeah?
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
Shit,
That's
oh, the same man over there. What's up?
man.
Same man. This man over there.
I'll tell you what.
Blew down my camera, man.
Yeah, he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. So if you don't doing the work, continue on doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Don't at the very last you start cutting your beard off and all that. Or start eating pork. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, Satan is a motherfucker, man. Shit, man. I got some food the other day. Somebody put some food together for me, right? You know, I wanted to tear that motherfucker up, man. It was like a whole pan of food too. Nice heavy pan. I'm like, you know, I get in there, I'm gonna toss this down. I got some nice juice. I got some nice wine. I'm about to really get into it, right? Here it go. I open it up. Fucking piece of pork. Right in the corner.
I had to do the whole shit out, man.
Right in the corner, boy. That motherfucker was right there, sitting on the corner, looking at me, saying shalom.
Shalom.
I said, oh shit.
I had to do that whole plate out,
I had to
man.
throw it all out. I threw it all out, man.
Damn,
So I'm
man.
talking about a big heavy pan of food, man. It was like rice, turkey, you know what I'm saying? It was
It works,
salad.
man.
I mean, it was bomb, man. You know what I'm saying? I went over to the person's house, you know, they made me like a nice pan and all that of food. Well, I tell you, I pull that food back. Piece of pork, man, looking at me saying, shalom, brother.
You want some hot sauce?
I said, God damn, man. Hey, brother, I said, hey, shalom, man. Hey, I had to throw that whole fucking pan out, man. Hurt my heart, man. When I said, man, you know what? Man, fuck that. I ain't eating that,
It's a
man.
sin to throw away food, man, but I gotta throw this shit away,
Man,
man.
brother, when I tell you it was a big, heavy pan of food, heavy pan, bro. Chicken, turkey, all that.
Damn.
That motherfucking piece of pork was sitting right up on there on the living room. I've been waiting for you.
I've been waiting for you, bro.
I said, man, listen, man. I'm a Hebrew Israelite, man, and I can't be eating no goddamn pork. I start through the whole food out.
It's
man.
wrong to throw away food, man, but goddamn, man, I ain't eating no fucking abomination, man.
I wasn't gonna do that, man. Yeah,
no.
okay. Come on.
And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Yeah, so was I supposed to go ahead and eat that piece?
Hell no.
Nah, hell no, man. The whole food was already tainted, man.
Throw some hot sauce on it.
You know what I'm saying? Take it off, put it to the side, eat the rest. I wasn't gonna do that. The whole plate was corrupted, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, brother, that food was slamming, brother. I was like, damn, boy, I'm gonna eat that. Pull the fucking floor back, brother. That motherfucker was right there sitting on that shit. Shalom, man. Yeah, you know, you can't help but laugh, but it's funny, man. That's Satan, though, man. That was nothing but Satan, man. That was nothing but Satan. You know what I'm saying? Fucking piece of pork, fucking blue legs in his pork, jumped on my motherfucking food and laid there. It's quite impossible, my food.
Shit weak on you and shit like that.
Yeah. Absolutely. I got you.
This is Revelation 21, verse 7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things.
Yeah, he that overcometh, man. So it's about overcoming stuff, man.
Overcoming, man, that our temptation, man.
Overcoming this world, overcoming our temptation, you know, becoming a new creature in Yahushua. You know, overcoming this, man. When the time comes, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we ain't got no power now. You know, we don't have no power in our hands to do this, to do that. Yeah, okay, Jake, grew up in the you might not fight and shit like that. You can't get what he saw in these futuristic weapons and all that. You will get your ass murked, man. On these streets, man. You get murked, man. You will die. You know what I'm saying? On these streets. Messing with Esau and the sword, you will die, my brother. All right?
That was his blessing, the sword, man.
Don't get it misconstrued. Esau is the devil, yeah. Oh, what about Genesis 25? That one people shall be stronger than you? Yeah, brother. Yeah. All right? Don't get it misconstrued, huh?
You got blessed with
Okay?
something.
This ain't boxing, brother. All right? This man got shit that would heat up your insides and destroy your organs, man. All right? He got all kind of stuff, man, prepared for that day, man. The day of Jacob's trouble. He got super soldiers. My brother, don't get stupid, man.
That's right.
Right? Just wait on the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, you know? Don't get stupid.
You got your AK-47 going to the range, shooting up shit. Talk about you prepared for Esau, taking out Esau.
Bucking off that lead.
You can have 3 or 4 buck knives and shit, you know what I'm saying? Strapped to you, a couple of 9mm on your hip, and a fucking rocket launcher on your fucking side, man. Shoot.
You won't get a chance to get a shot off, you will die.
You ain't got nothing compared to what Esau had.
You
Esau,
really be dead ass.
that's right. Esau has the blessing of the sword. You understand me, you dumb niggas?
So these guys, these devils got fucking snipers. They can shoot from miles away. Niggas on the range.
Oh, yeah.
The lower level Edomites, man. You got them PA and shit. They got them Model 99 50 caliber rifles, which just go 2 miles, and then they got the M82 50 caliber, which is 1.5 miles. Them Edomites that got the tobacco on the side of their mouth, they be chewing. Them niggas.
Yeah, them motherfuckers. Big as shit. White. Them niggas actually got Dracos. Them niggas rap about Dracos and shit. Yeah, Dracos are pretty much a mini AK-47 pistol.
Yeah.
Alright? That's a Draco. You know what I'm saying? Niggas rap about it. These devils actually got that shit. I mean, you got niggas that got Dracos and all that too. But them crackers got that shit.
You got Esau got these Gatling guns, man, that hold that shit to the side, and that shit sprays, it's spinning. While I spray multiple bullets at one time. That shit gonna fuck something up, man. That shit'll take
whole family reunion, man.
that shit'll stop a goddamn truck, man. Shit that's hitting that shit. Bam, 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 yo. Hell, that shit's spinning. Multiple bullets coming out at one time, man. You got a rack of bullets that's being shot off, what I'm saying? Bullets this big, man, probably bigger than a goddamn
beer bottle.
Yeah, shooting off, man.
Should knock off a chunk of your head, man. And you in the spiritual world, the most I gonna call you a dumb nigga.
Yo, you ever seen that movie The Jackal with Bruce Willis and that dude Jack Black? He tested the fucking the weapon and shit, and the nigga was running and shit. He said, "Run." The nigga shot off his arm and shit, man. One bullet that was this big, shot his arm off, man. One shot, pow, shot his arm off. Come on, man. Esau got some technology, man. That was back in 1996 when the Jackal was made. So imagine now, man.
That 50 caliber, that M82, the Barrett Model 99, and the Barrett M82 50 caliber, that you could hit somebody's arm off with one bullet, man. You take their fucking arm off.
Don't get stupid, don't get stupid, man.
Esau,
Just do what you gotta do. Serve the Lord, and the Lord will be with you, man.
That's right.
Don't worry about your family, man. You can't protect your family better than the Most High. All right, don't worry about your kids, man. All right, how about Shai gonna take care of all that? And if they pass, then you know what? They'll be all right in the kingdom. But the Most High can raise them right back up, man. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna shed this flesh anyway. You know? Because I mean, it's gonna come up. Yeah, your flesh is gonna come up, and then you're gonna be changed. Eventually, we ain't gonna need it. We won't have this body no more. Our spirit is gonna go into another body. That's right. One that's greater, mightier, and perfect. Yeah?
Said, he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son.
Yeah, so the Most High is gonna be our power, man. That's when we actually gonna be. At that point, we're gonna be on a level with the Most High himself, man. You know, Yahweh Shai gonna have to be a mediator no more. Then we get into the kingdom, we're actually going to the spiritual world. You know, and praise the Most High. You know, go into the spiritual world, praise the Most High. If you want to, man. You go to the spiritual world, come back. You know.
Oh, Moses marched out, he went to see his face. What's that? It's like, glory to see his face. So, you know, Israel's going to see the Lord's face in that way. That's glorious, man.
That's beautiful, man.
You ain't gonna be concerned, like, you're gonna be in awe, it's gonna be a loss for words, man. You ain't gonna be able to explain it. You're gonna be able to explain it. See,
Imagine that.
you know, one thing that'll blow my mind, it's something so simple to blow your mind, man. Different colors you've never seen before. Could you imagine the color you've never see before. See, we living down here. Really, we on no level at all. Right? In the spiritual world, man. Hey, man, Paul said he went up there. He said, look, I can't even describe what I saw. You know what I'm saying? You know how you try to describe something, but you really can't come up with the words to describe it. Because ain't no words to describe it, man. No?
He was unlawful. He said he don't know if he was in a trance or he was no. He said in the spirit. I can't tell.
It was so beautiful. It's like
Oh yeah,
it was just so beautiful, man.
he was in. He
Said it, people probably would have seen like blasphemy.
And it's just like the Bird Box.
Yeah, I gotta see that. Yo,
Beautiful.
Bird Box, you keep on telling. I gotta Bird Box, man. I gotta watch that tonight. Man. I'm gonna watch Bird Box tonight, man.
Gotta watch
On
Bird
Netflix,
Box.
man.
Good movie.
Lord willing, man.
Beautiful.
Yo, you know what I saw today, man? For like the second time. Nah, Black Snake Moon, man.
Okay.
Yo,
Sam Jack.
Yeah, that fucking Christina Ricci, man. That bitch is fucking.
Nympho.
Yo, the bitch, yo, check this out right here. Yo, the bitch, the dude, young dude, 16, looking for Samuel Jackson to buy some food. Yo, he opened the door. The bitch just snatched him for a shirt, showed her titty. He was like, she just grabbed him, slammed the door, and raped him. Nigga was 16, running out of the house with his drawers. Yo, you gotta see that shit, bro.
I see Black Snake Moon.
That shit is crazy, man. Yo. I was like, God damn, man.
This is Revelation 12 and 11.
Yep.
And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
The blood of the Lamb is talking about Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
He was the sacrifice for the whole nation of Israel. From the beginning. That's right. The MVP. He did that, man.
That's right.
You know. You know what I'm saying? They overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, man. So through the blood of Yahweh Shai, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna overcome, man. Lord, what are we the elect? We're gonna overcome all things through the blood of the Lamb, man. And by the Shai is worthy to be praised, man. Because of Yahweh Shai, we're gonna sit on thrones with crowns and all that, man. That's right. Having all kind of wives, all kind of riches. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just endless pleasures. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen pleasures till we see the kingdom. Busting the nut. Some shit in this society, man. Hey, we got nothing to do with the type of shit we gonna be doing in the kingdom, man.
That feeling is gonna be nothing, man.
All your wives are gonna be virgins. But you ain't even gonna, that's gonna be the least pleasure.
Yeah.
In the kingdom, you're gonna be able to go to the bottom of the seas. You're gonna be able to travel to different galaxies and all that. See places on the earth you've never seen before, man.
And that is a beautiful thing, too.
Discover things that Esau has not discovered. I brought it up last week. In 2013, that was found a cave.
Oh, yeah.
He found a cave in Vietnam. There was a farmer that saw a hole in a rock in the mountain or whatever, and it turned out being the largest cave, man, in the world. That they found, you know, so
He went in there and shit, man.
Motherfucker went in there. Esau started exploring it.
It's another world.
Bro, it's a whole other world. It had a rainforest, bro. Had a rainforest in it. Had a beach in it. It took a whole week to get from one side of it to the other. And that was something that was just there the whole time and nobody knew about it.
He had to track the steps, man, to get back to civilization, man.
Well, he actually didn't go. He actually didn't go on himself, but he probably did go, and they probably brought him along. But Esau explored it out and found out it's a whole new world. And bro, if you can go in there and build cities and all that.
Damn.
Yeah, brother. So just imagine, the Lord got other stuff that Esau ain't never find out.
I remember hearing about that,
The Lord
too.
got other stuff. The Lord got stuff just in the cut. This is waiting for us to find it out. Hey, as a matter of fact, the ark, man, did the Levites carry? Jeremiah hit that.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, and they didn't find that.
I don't know.
And Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, them niggas tell like they found it, man. How did you find that, man?
Well, you even got, if I'm allowed to say this, you even got certain parts of the earth that has not been charted out, man. Uncharted parts of the earth, man, that hey, man, it preserved for the Israelites, man, because Esau has not explored the whole earth, man. You got certain parts of the earth that's uncharted, man. Certain parts of Africa, certain parts of the Amazon forest, certain parts of the earth, certain parts of the Arctic that has not been charted out, and has not been explored, man.
Russia and all that, yeah.
What do you think that land is for? That land is being preserved for the Israelites, man. That's something that we're going to inhabit, man, and visit, man, and explore, man.
Certain parts of Greenland, you know, Greenland is so big it really should be a continent. I don't know why Greenland is not a continent. It's a big ass piece of land.
It has not been explored.
Exactly. It's bigger than Australia. All right. But it's not a continent. They call it an island. It's a big ass island. That's what you want to call it.
Towards the north, right?
Yeah, Greenland. Yeah, it's up there. Yeah. You see, a lot of that hasn't been charted out.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of species. I was watching a video. They find an island. They find this island. There was a species, an animal that they had never seen before.
Cool.
And it was like, it was kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it, man. But it was like real calm. Though. It was real calm. But it was animals, man. But you didn't really know what it was.
And
Because the satellites can't catch everything. They show you that in the movie Enemy of the State. It's blind spots. The satellites can't zoom in on everything. They can't catch everything on the Earth.
They haven't found everything, man. They haven't found everything.
Let me say this: how deep does the ocean go, man? Where the Most High says he gonna command Leviathan to bite them, man. Who's Leviathan? Where's Leviathan located at? They can't find it, man. Because the deeper you go in the ocean, the darker it gets, and the bizarre of animals. You see animals lighting up with mad teeth and shit. You ever see that? You ever see that shit?
Yeah. It's called bioluminescence.
But guess what? The deeper it gets, the more compressed the earth, the water gets. You know what I'm saying? And the darker it gets, the more the pressure gets, the darker and the colder it gets, man. So we don't even know what the hell is looking down there in the deep abyss at the bottom of the ocean, man.
Leviathan is the king of the seas, man.
Dinosaurs.
That's another thing, man.
Same
The
parts of the earth, man.
Lord got all them caves and all that. Man, you devils, you don't know, man. You don't know. Hey, the Lord got a whole nother world somewhere else, man. On the earth.
Yeah.
You know, stuff that's uncharted, Esau never touched. You know what I'm saying? Just little pockets here and there. Boom, boom. You know?
The real Jurassic Park.
Underground layer, man. The Lord got so many different things, man, just for the elect. We're gonna be going on adventures when Yahweh Shai get back here, man.
They're gonna be taking Esau right along with us, man. Why? The torment Esau, man. And like I said, man, in the kingdom, I know I'm gonna be in the kingdom, but I won't be on the first train. But in the kingdom, I'm at Esau about 1,000 Edomites, man. Go out there and just run and have an apparition where they can't see, but we can see Israel can see the apparition, man. Going out there with a sword, killing all them Edomites. The Edomites can't see him though, and they running and hiding, trying to hide from the apparition. But he right there, ready to whoop their ass, man. They running. That definitely is they running this shit, trying to hide from him and shit. He just whooping their ass, man.
Bird Box took your idea, man.
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Yeah, I know it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be. I've been saying that's gonna be called the hunting Edomite Day, man. Kill the Edomite, man. Bird Box, man. I want to see that shit, man. Cause now he done gave away some of this shit.
No, you should have patented that because they done took your shit.
Well,
You probably watch videos and
That's what I was just thinking.
get ideas.
I've been saying that shit, man, for the longest, man. That's gonna be something that I'm gonna do in the kingdom, man. Create an apparition and kill off 2,000-3,000 Edomites, man, while they running for their lives and shit, trying to run. And one apparition, one angel, one death angel gonna be there that's gonna kill them all, man. 100 Edomites, man. See, Esau got something called the Hunger Games. We got something called Hunt the Edomite game. You understand what I'm saying? Where he's gonna have you, and you ain't gonna be able to see the motherfucker. The apparition, you ain't gonna see him. But we gonna see him, and we gonna see how he's killing you, motherfuckers. Imagine that you can't see something that's killing you, man. You running, not knowing you hiding, not knowing the niggas right next to you, man. They ready to whoop your ass so you go into that little hole, man. That's some terror for your ass. You think you Edomites brought terror? We gonna bring terror, man.
That's what I did. That's the spirit. Cause I said that at the beginning of the video. Well, a little later I said it.
Yeah. So, hey man, got some more scripture.
Yeah. It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony.
The word of our testimony. So what we doing here? So Yahweh Shai died for us, but we gotta still be out here teaching His word.
That's right.
You know, it ain't like we gonna just
Hopscotched.
just make it.
Yeah.
Not doing nothing. Yahweh Shai died for us. we out here earning our spot too, man. Lord willing to be elect, man.
They love not their lives onto the death.
I might say that shit. I might say I hate my life 20 times a day sometimes.
More than
I
that,
hate my
man.
fucking life. Damn. Waking up from work.
Back in Revelation 7, verse 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
Right, so you heathens, you other nations, and you see chinks that own the damn laundromats and whatnot, and the ghettos and Arabs and all that. Y'all gonna see Israel being beamed up. You gonna see the chariots flying over, beaming up Israelites, man. Those fucking nations are our enemies, man.
It's right, get that up. Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter.
Stomp a mud on the fucking Arabs.
And they that see it,
I hate the fucking Arabs.
hell yeah, fucking filthy. Fucking out women and shit for fucking cigarettes and infant milk and pills and these bitches that fuck you. These
Man, you ain't gonna make it, man. Bitch, you ain't gonna, if I'm a man of Lord, you ain't willing, I'll make it. Bitch, you ain't gonna make it with me. If you lay down with the cracker, don't bring that thing to me. I don't want it. Or any heathen.
ain't got no use
Don't
for
bring
you.
it to me.
Ain't got no use for you, bitch.
Don't bring it to me, okay?
There's no use for
I
you.
don't want that. I don't want that, man.
The box is defiled.
I don't want that. Bitches got the nerve laughing. Ha, BB. You know?
You be hearing that, right? Hey, sweetheart, how high BB? But they look at her, yo, and that's what kills me, man. Yo, these bitches gonna get it. Yo, they be giving their man hell, man.
Yeah.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Get a job. Fuck you, nigga. Go down to the corner store. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, BB. How you doing, baby?
Yeah.
Ready to suck his fucking nasty, green, cheesy dick. But they men, they giving them all kind of hell. Man, fuck you, nigga woman, man. And you spit bitches, man.
And most of the time they go up in there, they going for Lucy's and shit.
Yeah.
Pampers and all that. We get a chopped cheese.
They ain't got no goddamn money. Yo, I'll give it to you on my fucking coupon day. But Habibi like, hey, you know what? Alright, I got it. Even though she got a man, Habibi tell her come back later on. I give you the food now, but come in later on and go in the back. You know what I'm saying? We close the store down. I'm gonna fuck the shit out you. Hey man, I got a story to tell man about this fucking Dominican chick. Me working in the neighborhood, and I knew she was dealing with this Arab dude. The nigga was stopping. She was dealing with. She got 2 kids by the nigga, but then he came home. She was dealing with some Arab dude, and she had. You could tell the little nigga didn't look nothing like her other 2 kids, man. She had a daughter and a son and another son, but the dude looked like an Arab, straight Arab, man. And I knew she was dealing with that Arab nigga in the store. So I'm like, oh shit. Then you can tell the nigga she had the baby by, his 2 kids looked like him, but the newborn baby that was 2 years old looked nothing like him. He had a fucking heathenistic spirit on him. You can tell he had a heathenistic spirit on him. Like an Arab, man. Looked nothing like a Simeonite, man. Arab, man. Hardcore Arab, man. Had to look at all.
This little bugged out.
You know what I mean? I seen that shit. I was like, well, I see my hair. I was like, damn. No glow.
Yeah.
No glow, nigga. Nasty bitch.
Revelation 11, verse 14. And the same hour was there a great earthquake.
Yeah, that great earthquake is going to come when America's destroyed, man. When America get hit with the missiles, you get pelted with nuclear missiles. There's going to be a great earthquake. No? You think the missiles going to come and it's just going to be boys? It's going to be a great earthquake, man. It's right. The biggest earthquake ever recorded, man. This thing is going to shake up the whole earth. This thing is going to shake up America. It's going to shake up the whole earth.
It's in the 24th chapter.
Earth is going to be rocking to and fro like a drunken. It's going to be, you know. Good.
It says, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake was slain of men 7,000, and the remnant
10th part of the city fell. All right. Okay. Right.
they represented the 10 FEMA regions here in America. says, and in the earthquake was slain of men 7,000.
Yeah, that 7,000 don't actually mean 7,000. But that number 7 is a number of completion, man. So 7 is just a number of completion. So it can be 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. You know? So how many people are here in America? Here in America? So it's gonna be a large body count, big body count, in the hundreds of millions. Hey, the scripture speak about having mercy on thousands, all right? It don't speak about having mercy on, you know,
Millions.
billions and all that. Hey, but the Lord, they still gonna be a great multitude of Israel saved, you know, as far as being on the ships, because we're gonna have wives, we're gonna have other women we're dealing with. You got your girl right now, if she's fucking start acting up, look, bitch, look, I'll see you in the kingdom later. All right? And you got,
See ya.
and you got a whole, yeah, because when that time comes, bitch, you gonna fall in line. Don't fall in line. That's all right. That's all right. I love you. No, you gotta argue. No. Let's not argue. Don't argue. All right? I'll see you in the kingdom, my love. I'm out. I got a whole slew of bitches. Good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta argue. I don't even like to argue. You know, sometimes you gotta speak to them.
Right.
You know, take it easy, dog. You're not arguing. You don't argue. Sweetheart, no, darling. My love, you don't gotta argue. I see you. I see you though.
I'm beginning to fucking hate my bitch, man. I don't
Right.
fuck about that bitch, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That bitch is my enemy.
Says, and the remnant were frightened.
And so it's gonna be a lot of Israelites that are saved too. It's gonna be Israelites that are saved. You got your kids, you got kids and all that. You know what I'm saying? Well, if it's the Lord's will to deliver them, they'll be delivered, man. You and your household, man. And the scripture speak about it, say, oh man, how knowest thou that will save thy wife? You know? You could be in this truth and your woman is a straight up demon, man. You know? She could be completely against you in this truth, man. So you don't know if she's gonna make it. Hey, this girl out here teaching the word on Saturday, she got another nigga all up in her backbone, man. You see what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure it's happening to other brothers, man.
Hey, man, but guess what? There's a swift judgment that comes with that, man. There's a swift, painful judgment that comes with that, man. Take your hand, bitch. This. Open your legs and let it open man pop. Go ahead, bitch. Go ahead. This is going to be a sore, swift judgment that's going to come with that shit, man. You make it cats and get pussy for that shit, man. You see what I'm saying? Well, the nigga may give you some AIDS and shit, man. You know what I'm saying, bitch? So get ahead. All you bitches out there, man, that's doing us wicked ass, man. Especially when man is in his truth, doing the broken the most high, out in the highways, freezing his ass off.
Making his body a living sacrifice.
Come on, shit.
No fucking food. You know what I'm saying? What you got? Oh, she got some food. She got Kennedy's fried. Hold on, outside, bitch. Won't you make some soup or something like that? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she do. Got food. She makes spit your shit.
Or put some period blood in there and all that.
Man.
Shit like that, bro.
I've seen shit like that, man. I've heard of shit like that, man. Shit about you eat.
That's why you have an argument with your hoe or something, and then after a while, something changes. Like, something confidence change. Don't look at it, man.
Yeah. Bet not. Bet not.
Bet not. You know what I'm saying?
Spitting in your food. A woman
A woman is so wicked, she'll do some shit, you know what I'm saying? And you'll never know about it, but she knows about it. Just that is getting her off, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's that big guy that the bitch used that but she keep the trend, right? That big guy that the bitch used that but she keep the trend.
Right, me ass.
She did what?
I think that's one of his friends said that the bitch used to use the toothbrush to keep the toilet.
Yeah. So
Yo.
and gave him and he used it to like fuck shit take that. You know?
I've seen this right here, bro. Oh, Tommy Sotomayor brought this out, man. About how this other nigga woman, she was in college and she didn't like some other nigga woman. Guess what she did? She floats and she emptied her bottle of water, right? That she had. She opened, the bitch opened the shit and drunk some and went and was in the kitchen talking on the phone. This bitch dumped the shit out and put toilet bowl water in the fucking, filled her bottle with toilet bowl water. Bitch got sick. And couldn't find out, yo, the bitch had, She was poisoning for a while. You see this shit? She was poisoning for a while, and the bitch got locked up for this shit, bro. She got some time for that shit. But these nigga women, no, that's a nigga woman doing to another nigga woman, bro. Yeah, yeah. Well, Tommy said, I brought it up, man. It was a nigga woman doing it to another nigga woman, man.
Okay, but you had another incident with an Edomite doing it to Israelite women. I seen that one. I ain't seen what you talking about.
It was a college bitch, man. A nigga woman, they was in college. A nigga woman giving another nigga woman toilet water to drink, man. Not on one occasion, but on quite a few occasions, and the bitch got sick.
That's why the scripture speaks about the wickedness of a woman. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, man.
Yeah.
Women do some wicked ass shit, man.
Spiteful shit to you, man.
Spiteful.
Devious shit.
I heard about that recently.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jake shot a
Wow, brothers, hey. Shalom. Hey,
He got
keep teaching, man. Keep teaching. Listening to y'all right now.
Was it Jake died?
Nah, he didn't die. He just got sick though. He was really fucked up. He was writing nigga on the wall and shit, like racial slurs, nigga and shit like that. He got arrested for that shit. He's in jail.
Yeah, I said, yo, the groups are fucking real foul and, I mean, they all small and frail. Fuck me a gook up, man. I really want to beat a gook up, man.
Get his ass.
Yo, I look at them, I look at a gook, man, I want to fuck them up. Watch the way they look, man.
Yeah.
They're incest babes. That's what a beat a gook, man. That's break them, man.
Stand still.
I hate gooks, man. Fucking feet. I pop their women though, man, but I hate them fucking men. After I pop the bitch, I will pop when we strangle at the same time, like
Yeah, brother.
strangle that bitch after I pop her. Fucking bitch. I hate gooks, man. Them and their women.
All right, come on, man. Where you at?
Back in Revelation.
Got a few more verses next time. Quite a few more.
About 5, 6.
All right, come on, let's get through it.
Revelation 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Second war is past, and what? And behold, the third war cometh. So that's talking about the World Wars, man. So World War II came to pass. That was the first and the second war. All right? As a matter of fact, World War I is known in history as the Great War. All right? Because a lot of casualties occurred during that war. All right? Then you got World War II. You see, World War II was a more catastrophic, actually, because you had bombs that were dropping, atomic bombs that were dropping. All right? You see, that's forever in history as one of great destruction over there in Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
That's right.
Right? And them chicks didn't forget about that, America. Them chicks forgot about that. Them chicks are still coming out with 4 or 5 bombs today. 4 or 5 bombs and fucking 10 elbows and shit.
In a cyclops.
Behind that destruction, man. They still coming out all jacked up. So they ain't forget about that. So that's why it's gonna be kind of it's gonna be happy towards them to hit the over there to destroy America, man. Right? They're gonna be happy, man. And that third war is talking about World War III, which is going to end in nuclear destruction. Go ahead, man.
It says, and the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven,
Yep.
saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord.
Yeah, because Yahweh is spoken by Yahweh Shai, all right, having all the crowns. Yahweh Shai is going to take over all these, this whole planet, man. It's going to be taken over by Yahweh Shai, man. The whole universe, man. That's going to be the throne, man.
You know what's gonna happen? You got sovereigns that are over this continent, that continent, the king.
Yahweh Shai is going to be the king of the whole planet.
Planet, man. You know?
And we're going to be kings with him, man. That go without saying, man. We're going to
Yes,
You know,
man.
having the wipers, having the wipers and all that.
Wake up with a fucking chick playing a goddamn harp for us on a cello, just playing this shit, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Good morning, my lord.
Yeah. We gonna be up before you playing all that gentle music. We gonna actually see the so-called black woman in order. And she gonna get her hair back. You know it's biblical why the so-called black woman wear weaves, right?
He don't know.
You know that's biblical, right?
He don't know. That nigga don't know shit, man. He just know he gonna smoke his blood and commit his adultery.
Tell your girl the reason why you born is in the Bible.
Yo.
The reason why you born, it's in the Bible.
All he knows, he gonna go home and commit his adultery and smoke his blood. So probably
We don't know what he do. We don't know what he does.
I'm just saying, Rob.
We don't know. We don't know what that man does. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But yeah, the reason why the nigga woman is bald is in the Bible. Because the Most High made her bald.
Yeah, I actually preaching that.
Fucking black woman looking like Homer Simpson.
Yeah, I seen her. Yeah, this preacher bitch that I know, right? And she got a big bald spot in her head, but she had little
Edges.
No, she had a big bald spot in the middle, right? But she had extensions covering her shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying to myself, yo, do you know why you bald head bitch? You must be a preacher. Like a vulnerable preacher that you ain't no weed, you should be up there preaching. But guess what? I was gonna ask him, I didn't. I was like, yo, you don't even know why she bald head, man. She covered that shit with the little extensions and shit, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, you fucked up, man. Ugly ass bitch.
You bald because the Most High made you bald.
It's a curse, man.
Yeah, it is a curse. You know what I'm saying? And you can't grow an inch of hair. Well, you might grow an inch of hair in 5 years. 1 inch, you get a
All the hands in the quantum realm.
Yo, bro, I said to myself, I said to myself, damn, I got more hair on my face than this bitch got on her head.
Nuts.
I got more.
You know what I'm saying?
I got more hair on my face than this bitch got on her head and shit.
Hell, my fucking shoulder, man.
Then the bitch got on her fucking head, man. Yo. And she's trying to use the little hair she got, she's trying to use extensions to keep the shit, you know what I'm saying, long and shit. But the shit is exposing her bald head, man. Man, bitch.
Yeah, man.
It says, and of his anointed, and he shall reign forever and ever.
Of his anointed, who is the anointed of the Lord, man? Okay, we anointed ones also. We anointed to do this work, man. Right? That's really where you get the word Christ from. Hamashiach, the anointed. The Mashiach. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get the word Christ. The anointed.
Result. Reason to say, verse 16, and the 4 and 20 elders
Which are angels, that
which sat before the Most High on their seats fell upon their faces,
upon their faces, man. They fell upon their faces to look at Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
Okay?
and worshipped the Most High, saying, we give thee thanks, O Lord,
Yep.
Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, mighty, which are and was and are to come.
Right, so the Lord always been here. You are, if you are, and you was, and you are to come. Meaning what? You've been here the whole time.
You're going to come back.
Because thou hast taken to thy great power and hast reigned.
Yeah, because thou hast taken to thy great power and has reigned, man. So Yahweh Shah, the whole signs get ready to, give Yahweh Shah the keys, man. Your kid graduates college or something like that. Look, man, I got you this little Dodge. Got you a Dodge Charger. You know what I'm saying?
Honda Civic was a woman. So if it's a
That's
woman,
how the Dodge is
yeah. If it's a woman, get your little Honda Civic.
Honda Civic. Got you a little something, little graduation present or something like that. Yahweh Shah about to get the keys, man, to the whole kingdom, man. No? He already got it, man. because America messing up the economy all over the world, man. This week alone,
Gas.
you notice gas went up.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to fill my damn car. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, I gotta put 9.3 on mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fill up like $4. What the hell? Shit went up, man.
$4 a gallon.
Yeah. What the fuck?
He said, so you gotta
I
be.
used to get 6 gallons this much. Now I'm only getting 4 gallons. Like, you know what? It is what it is, man. America's fault.
That's right. So you
Says-
gotta compromise, man.
It says, "And the time of the dead, that they should be judged."
Yeah, in the time of the dead that they should be judged, he's talking about the other nations. They're about to get their judgment, which is going to be that slavery for 1,000 years, man.
That's right.
Also, the 2/3, they dead too. You dead ass.
That's what they be saying. I'm dead. Laughing. I'm dead. You dead, all right, motherfucker. With
You
these
gonna be dead. You ain't dead enough. You know what I'm saying? The Most High gonna really make you dead. You gonna be dead spiritually and literally and physically, man.
And
You
you
gonna
dead.
be dead.
Yeah, but you gonna be dead. You gonna be soon.
That's it. The time of the dead that they should be judged. But that's when you talk about the other nations.
Yeah, other nations, yeah,
But
correct.
the 2/3, they fall into that category too. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get jacked up too.
Time of the dead, some of the other nations.
Yeah.
Typically in cities.
Yeah, definitely talk about the other nations, man. Yeah.
It says, "And that thou should rewardest, that thou should give reward unto thy servants, the prophets."
Just like I spoke about the keys when you graduate, you got a little graduation present. We're about to get our reward, which is the kingdom, man. That same penny, man. We're about to get payment, man. All right? We're about to get paid from the Lord, man. For this, man. Yeah, right now we get payment from the Lord in different ways. We get, you know what I'm saying? We get blessings and all that. We might get a revelation and some scriptures and all that. You know what I'm saying?
We got a spiritual bank account that's built in that's waiting for us in the kingdom, man. If we gonna cash in, we gonna cash in, man. Right now, we know we have a second question in the bottom. We be in the rain, such about your legs be hurting, your feet be hurting, feet be cold as hell.
You can't damn near feel the pedals when you drive in your car. Like, oh shit, you gotta make sure
You ain't going down hard or going fast and shit, you know what I mean? You can't feel your shit, you know what I mean? You like, come on, bro. And so, hey, bro, it be like that, man. So, hey, man, it's a spiritual, we have spiritual money waiting for us in the heavens, man, in this world, man. Right now, we poor, we destitute, we struggle with our bills, we have to pay bills, we pay our bills, and guess what, man? We have to make sure we have a doodle left over, or we may pay partial bill just to make it do the week, man. We got some money for the week, man. That's called struggle. That's called struggle, man. Hardship, man.
It says, "And to the saints and them that..."
and to the saints and the Israelites. We're getting ready to get our reward, man. All of us, the whole nation of Israel. You know? All you so-called Negroes out to those Native Americans about to get this blessing. You see? Now, if you're not an Israelite, you are fucked, man. If you're not an Israelite, you're about to catch a bad one, man. Esau gonna catch the worst one. You know? But if you're not an Israelite, you're getting ready to catch a bad one. Then you're gonna have a lot of people coming up, am I an Israelite? What? No, nigga, you ain't no Israelite. You ain't no Israelite. You screwed, man. You ain't no Israelite. Yeah, exactly right, nigga. Oh, yeah, that tear.
He chased him up. He was like, get out of here. He was like,
Yeah, he was the devil, man.
he was like, get out of here. And he ran. That nigga ran, bro. He chased him off hard, man.
He was a tear, brother.
He was like, he said,
He was light skin like this, brother.
he was like, my
He was
mother
like
is
this
white.
brother, though, man.
He said, my mother is black, but my father's white. I said, man, you a tan, man. Remember that shit, bro? Yeah, he was he was a little lighter than him, man. He was like,
He
yo,
had like a little woolly fro.
yeah, because his mom's is black. He said, my mom's is black, but my father's white. We was like, what? Man said, he was there for a while before we revealed that shit, man. And then we kept on talking about, he said, what's Esau? Then we told him he's the white man. And he was like, well, my father is white. Then bad news for you, motherfucker. You fucked up.
You a tear.
You screwed up.
Get the fuck out of here.
Look, there's nothing you can do. Hey, listen, man. I'll tell you right now, it's up to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, when he was doing things, all right?
He know.
He made Israelites. Okay, these are my Israelites. Now he made Edomites, and he made the other nations and shit, all right? So, if you're an Israelite, that's a great blessing. If you're an Edomite, you've received your blessing, which is America. Now America's falling. Listen, check this out, you son. I'm a level with you, man. I'm a level with you, so I'm a level with you. Can't live with that devil, right? You can try to. I'm a level with the devil. I'm a level with this devil, man. Let me level with this devil, all right?
You can try to.
Let me level with this devil. All right. Listen, man. I done been up in the Hamptons. Y'all are living real nice up here. All right? Look, man, I done been into these buildings in New York City, the city and all that. Penthouse. Okay? You living real nice, man.
I worked in one of the you know the financial district, the condos there?
Yeah.
One apartment, the dude the guy, you will see fighter chicken there undefeated. The dude, man, the guy's apartment, 2.4 million. Yeah, close to 2.5 million.
Condo.
Yeah. Right. Matter of fact, the building is right on Wall Street.
Right.
But his apartment was on the other side of the building. You know what I mean? I worked there yesterday, man. They look real good. He took me good, though. You know what I mean? Tipped you good? Yeah, they gave me a bucket change.
Yeah,
That's a good tip. That's a nice tip, man. Bucket change. That's a nice tip. That's a hell of a tip, man.
Check this out. They look like it's back to level with this devil, man.
You ain't gonna be able to live with him.
You know? Y'all living real good. Y'all living real good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the scriptures speak about that. That they send forth their little ones, you know? And they sing their dance. Listen, man, when you devils, you come out to the city, you come from the fucking Hamptons, you come out to the city to party all night long, pop all kind of pills, get all fucked up,
Yeah, go back to the Hamptons.
and go back to the Hamptons, man. Check it back. Go to the Penn Station, you saw the fucking devil all sleeping on the floor and shit, sitting on the floor with their legs all folded. That's a devil trait, man. They sit on the floor, legs all folded up and shit like that. I never sat like that as a child. I can't even sit like that, man.
Yeah, some of them Edomite bitches, man, they be sleeping with their legs all open and shit. You can see their fucking drawers and shit. They be all fucking drunk and pilled up. You know what I mean?
All boozed up and filled up. You know? And you go back to the Hamptons to your nice mansion, all right? Porsche in the driveway, okay? You see what I'm saying? Oh, party girl. So it might be party girl. You know what it means to party? Popping pills. All right? I know. Yeah, I know. Okay?
She ain't wanna drive a Porsche. Bitch owned a Porsche. She ain't wanna drive a Porsche because she knew she was gonna find no parking in Midtown.
She got the Panamera and the Cayenne. That's Cayenne is a truck.
Yeah.
Cayenne, that's nice. I like that. You know, that's that Porsche there, man.
Okay.
That's it. So that's a German engineering right there.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a gas guzzler, but it's a nice car. If I could, I would. Yeah.
But I can't.
It says, and them that fear thy name.
Them that fear thy name. Fear the name of the Lord. Like, man. So we get ready to get that reward. Not just for 1,000 years, but living for eternity, man. Because guess what? The law, it tells you the law that sin came into the world because of pretty much disobedience, man. You know? We broke the law, and that's how death came into the world, man.
There's no sin, there's no law.
Where there's no sin, there's no law. Now, if you don't sin,
Where there's no law, there's no sin. There's no.
if you don't sin,
There's
how
no
can
death.
you can't die. All right? We're gonna be perfect, so we ain't gonna die. See what I'm saying? We're gonna live continually. You gonna look. You might stop aging at 25, and you look like you're 25 for all eternity. Well, your hairs, you get that silver fox look. You know what I'm saying? Your whole shit turn all silver.
Look at it, but there's no sin, there's no death.
So therefore, in the kingdom, we're not going to be sinning.
Tell you the wages of sin is death.
That's right. So therefore, in the kingdom, the law's going to be in our inward parts, man. So therefore, we're not going to sin. So therefore, where there's no sin, there's no death. Eternal life, man.
Yeah, eternal life for real. I mean, for real, for real.
That's right, man.
This ain't no Buffy and the Vampire Slayer and the Vampire Slayer shit. They talking about this goddamn this vampire been around thousands of years and all that. Nah, man, we gonna live that out. You know, for real.
That's what they
We're gonna have your woman. Could be a so-called black woman, so-called Latino woman. They gonna be 850 years old, looking like they 25. Nothing sagging. Everything is right. You see what I'm saying? Everything is tight. She's got this silver ass hair. You see what I'm saying? You might have not seen that in 2 years.
The eyebrows is silver.
You might have not seen that in 2 years. Pretty. Looking like a fine ass storm. Storm all thick and musty and just like, you know what I'm saying? Just fine as hell, man.
That's what he basically wearing his gray hair for. They trying to be storm. But you ain't never storm.
But guess what? In the kingdom of heaven, they gonna look like storm. You gonna have a so-called black woman. She gonna have that big ass sponge on her head, man. That real natural. That big ass sponge.
And you can tell these nigga women with this gray hair looking like trying to look like storm. You can see his gray hairs and shit, stormy look. Then you see the little fucking black hairs. Then you see the black naughty hairs of the nigga woman with the stormy fucking wig on top, man. They walk around like
Trying to be storm.
with their nose in the air like they all that and shit. They funky, stink ass, fucking nasty ass, man. Thinking that they all that and shit, looking like storm. Bitch, you ain't shit but a goddamn fucking maggot. I ain't gonna deal with no nigga woman for a while in the kingdom.
Well, brother, you say that now, brother. Most I got all kind of women, man. You know, make you turn that, retract that statement.
Yeah.
They're gonna retract that statement.
Yeah. Shit. But for now, the way I feel, man, the nigga woman is off my list, man. I really deal with the black woman, man.
I'll tell you right now, man. Israelite woman is the finest woman on earth, man.
That's right.
Ain't nothing like that dark chocolate.
I will find them in the Latin women. I will find them in the northern tribe. I will find the finest women in the northern tribe.
I'll tell you what, in the kingdom of heaven, you ain't gonna have to worry about your woman having no scrapes and scratches and bruises on her, bullet,
No forehead,
C-sections and surgery,
No
and
lips.
and all that. None of that shit.
no lip.
No kind of unwanted hair where it's not the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
When you got more hair, when she got more hair on your lip, on her lip than you got on your head. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about that, man. The women are gonna be perfect. They're gonna be really tender and delicate, man.
Bitch got more
Hey,
hair on her
tell
lip
you,
than I got on
hey,
my head.
look up the word polished cornerstone in the scriptures. When it tells, okay, look that up in the blue letter real quick. You got it in your shit. Look that up right quick. Yeah, pull up the blue letter.
Polished cornerstone.
Yeah, polished cornerstone. But it actually says that in the scripture about the Israelite woman. Your daughter shall be a polished cornerstone.
Nah, listen, son.
You know? When you see a building, a new constructed building, it's got a polished cornerstone.
Psalms 144 and 12.
Psalm 144 and 12.
Yep.
Look it up.
Okay. This is
Somebody get you did it. Psalm 144 and 12.
Yep.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 144.
That's an elect chapter right there, man.
Verse 12, Psalm 144 and 12, that our sons shall serve
Thy sons.
yeah, that our sons may be as plants grown up in their youth. All right, verse 10, it is he that giveth salvation unto kings.
Yeah, the Most High. Yahweh Shai. All right? Okay?
Who delivereth David his servant from the hurtful sword.
Exactly. Who delivers David his servant from the hurtful sword. There's actually one time when David got beamed up on a chariot, man. That's in the scriptures, man. Okay?
Rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children.
Talking about these heathens, these heathen nations. Namely the so-called white men, come on.
Whose mouth speaketh vanity.
They talk all kind of bullshit.
And their right hand is a right hand of falsehood.
Right hand is the hand of falsehood. It's like Esau going back to the time when he was what is this guy? In the Maccabees. In the Maccabees when he made a covenant with them. Antiochus the Epiphanes, he made a covenant with Jacob. And when he saw the strength of the city, he broke the covenant. So that hand is the hand of falsehood. Look what he did to Gad. All the treaties he made with Gad, and he wanted them counted. I don't know. Any removal act, all different kind of stuff. So Esau's hand is the hand of falsehood. You can't trust these devils, man. You can't trust them. Man.
That our sons may be as plants grown up in their youth.
That our sons may be as plants grown up in their youth. You know, when a plant's grown up, that plant's been watered, man, with this truth, man. It's watered from a seed. You know, your little kid, you can teach him this thing from youth. You're going to grow up, you're going to be perfect, man. You're going to have it in his inward parts anyway. From birth, they're going to have it in their inward parts, man. You're going to be born with this truth. You're going to be born with the law in your inward parts like you got lungs in your body. Like you got, like you breathe in, you're going to keep the law. You're going to be programmed to keep the law. Like your heart beats, you're going to be keeping the law.
That our daughters may be as cornerstones polished after the similitude of a palace.
So that means they're going to be fine as fuck. Okay?
After the similitude of a palace.
Fine as hell. Alright? Like a plush marble floor.
So imagine how the men gonna be, man.
We gonna be gods, brother.
Imagine that. Let me see
We're
it.
gonna be gods, brother, on earth. Okay? A god on earth, brother. We all gonna be gods on earth.
That's right.
We gonna have them deep ancient shots. You know that deep ancient rustic voices. You know, sitting there eating a big ass turkey wing. You know what I'm saying?
One grape this big as shit. One grape this big, you biting in the grape and shit. And get all drunk off the grape. You know what I mean? Imagine a grape, you just bite the grape like a big ass apple. Like, alright. You want to cut it up and shit?
The Lord is getting ready to really bless us, man. To really bless us and increase us, man, as a nation.
How you have a shot, man?
He said for your what he said for you, we shall have double. He said for pretty much what we went through, we shall have double, man. You're gonna have a great portion, man. Great portion. Okay, come on with it.
Verse 13, that our garners may be full according all manner of store, that our sheep may bring forth thousands.
So guess what? That our garner may be full. So guess what? Hey, matter of fact, since you read that, somebody get Isaiah the 60th chapter. It's going into how great the kingdom is going to be. We're going to have all kinds of stuff, man. We're going to have all kinds of stuff. Huh? Okay.
It says that our garners may be full, affording all manner of store.
Affording all manner of store. We're going to have all kinds of stuff, man. Sex tech billion. Do you know what's after a billion or a trillion? You got something called a sex deck alien, brother. This brother, the trillionaire, the kingdom, he's uptight, man. You gotta get this brother some money, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm only a trillionaire. Hey, with that, we're gonna say shalom.
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 All right?